She's not nuanced, and she's horrible at doing these videos. She looks great. Love her glasses too.
You go to TikTok and you see somebody who's like looking interesting, and it's full of two different types of comments. The first type of comment is like, oh wow, this person's ugly. The second type of comment is, you're so beautiful. You know what I mean? I'm just bringing that up. It's off topic. That's just not a good face. Well, what I mean is like, that's not a good face to freeze on. She has a perfectly nice face.
So I've talked about how a lot of conspiracies lead to anti-Semitism.
Yeah,
I talked
thank
about
you, girl. She says we didn't do 9/11. Thank you for sticking your neck out for us, girl. I've stuck in my neck out for dumb idiots before.
This is so petty. I love it. Another bad frame, Ethan. I think you're trying to do it on purpose at this point.
Dunking on her is like dunking on like a 1-foot basket.
Yeah, and even Aubrey Smalls can do that. Can't keep doing this to her. It's so f***ed up, dude. Like every time you pause. Jesus Christ. Should I comment about how beautiful she is here? All right, let's get into the second part. The part that's probably going to be more interesting, so I'm going to save it for later. But Mika's Rhetoric. This is their response. Let's go.
If you can believe it, even more ridiculous, I feel like this dummy, Mika, who I had never heard about. I don't know who she is. She's a small commentary creator.
Yeah, and small correction, she did not wait for us to go on break. This came out like a week before.
Fair enough.
Respect.
Oh,
yeah,
respect. Yeah. I don't think it really caught any traction until then.
Yeah.
So her video, by the way, is called A.
This is the video. Apparently, I think made Nicholas DiOrio start watching my content a little bit. So that's cool. It's nice that I can be, there's a little friendliness between fat people on the internet. I feel like for too long, obese people they all hate each other. And it's a really beautiful thing when people come together. It's incredible stuff. It's just so beautiful.
Ironically, a nuanced conversation on H3 and public perception.
It's funny enough. That's why my uncle went to jail.
Whoa, sounds like a really thoughtful, analytical video.
I'm ready to watch that. That sounds interesting.
Let's take a look at Mika.
Let's get some nuance up in the bitch.
Who's totally not here to farm clout.
Oh.
Hi, everyone.
And
her video is so fucking bad.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
And let me just show you how not into clout she is. 100,000 views, not bad. 7.6 thousand likes, not bad. For a 50,000 subscriber channel.
Nick lost weight. God bless. God bless him. Maybe I could find it.
See what her recent.
I'm honestly trying to get down to 280 this year. I'm at 320 right. Well, so I weighed myself at 325 last week on Friday morning because we went to my wife's 30th birthday dinner, which was phenomenal. We went to this Italian place. It was actually so good. The food was very expensive though. I think 11 of us went, and it ended up costing me like $1,100. And then I felt bad because I paid, and then I told everybody like, hey, it's gonna be about $80 a person, but like I don't know, I felt bad because all the people, a lot of them were young. They were like 20, 21, 22-year-old kids, and I told my wife to give them the money back through like Venmo or whatever because that's where they sent it. I just felt bad, but my mother-in-law was bugging me about not paying, but I'm just like, my wife had an excellent time. I just felt kind of bad, so what I mean, like if I was 21, $80 is a lot. $80 for me at 21 was more than $1,100 is for me at 34. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. I felt kind of bad. Another one. Maybe not quite that drastic, but you know what I mean. Like,
one's doing 30,000 on the last one, and it's about Trisha Paytas. 40,000 on the one before that. 28 on the one before that. Damn, girl, you picked a good topic. Well, let's have a nuanced conversation.
I forget why I was talking about this. I think there was a point that I was trying to make, and I forgot the point.
A nuanced conversation.
Hi, everyone. It's me again. And today, I'm genuinely the most terrified I've ever been to ever talk about anything.
Once again, she's already making herself the victim.
True. I don't know why she's... Well, that's just not a good face. Well, what I mean is, like, that's not a good face to freeze on. She has a perfectly nice face. It's just a bad freezing. You know what I mean? It's a bad moment to stop, Ethan. That's kind of mean of you.
How many?
She hasn't even said
10
anything.
seconds in. We're 10 seconds in.
No, but she's already setting this up like, I am so victimized by Ethan, I haven't even started the video. Yeah, I mean, if you're...
People do love Squishmallows.
Talking shit about somebody who is like, has a reputation to responding to critics, you should be scared. I mean, especially, she does zero research in the... Not play. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Ever. And I wish that was a joke, but alas, here we are. So today we're going to be talking about H3.
You didn't have to make this video.
I don't.
See, this is terrible. This is another bad freeze frame moment, Ethan. Can you please freeze her on a time where she looks decent? Give her a break.
I don't know what you're talking about. There is man with a firearm.
I was gonna say
just out of frame.
She could be a prisoner.
Yeah, holding to her head. You must make an H3H3 video.
That would make more sense potentially. I am so scared. I so don't want to make this video. This is the last thing I want to do. have to do
I have
it.
to.
It's
I have
too
to be brave.
important.
I shouldn't be phobic. I'm phobic.
It's too important for me to regurgitate half-baked things and do no research.
And I'm just going to talk about my feelings, my thoughts, the complexities, where I've been. Maybe I felt like I've been too complacent in certain things. I felt like I've,
The way she's talking, where she's like, she's breathing a lot. Either she's really anxious, or she just had like a really big meal. Because that's how I get when I eat after I eat like $20 worth of McDonald's, which is like a half a meal nowadays. And and I had this thing going on, out of breath a little bit, little sad stuff. Thank you for the 9 months medium gut from Crabber Gooner. She says that she doesn't want drama and she's scared, but then immediately calls out Nicholas Diorio. Well, I think that her and Nicholas Diorio are in love.
maybe run a little bit too much defense, and where my thoughts are now, and kind of my perception on the general audience perception, how things have changed. And yeah, everything's looking good. I look pale as hell. I think my makeup looks like Doki.
I didn't want to say it. I'm just kidding.
Nah, that's pretty eyeshadow.
I didn't really
know.
even. I think.
No, her makeup's, yeah,
It's a
I'm,
nice
I'm just
color.
kidding. I'm making a joke about her self-deprecation.
Yeah.
She looks great. And that's not my criticism.
Totally.
She's
You know, I don't want to come off as insensitive or anything. So here's what I'll say. Is she looks like one of the girls that I would have hooked up with before I was married, all right? And if you know what that means, you know. I'm sorry. That was a little over the line, if I'm going to be honest with you. So let's move on.
she's very dumb. And
Yeah.
she's
Let's just move on.
and she's not nuanced. And she's horrible at doing these videos.
Yeah.
Terrible
She looks
communicator.
great. She looks great. Love her glasses too.
Key.
You know, here's my thing. I feel like when somebody tells somebody how good they look all the time, that's like the number. There's two different types of making fun of people. On like, you go to TikTok and you see somebody who's like looking interesting, and it's full of two different types of comments. The first type of comment is like, "Oh wow, this person is ugly." The second type of comment is, "You're so beautiful." You know what I mean? So I'm just bringing that up. It's off topic.
I don't have a lot of notes. I just finished work. Also, obviously, because everything has to be good. These are my little, very short, just like one page
So here she says, again, nuanced conversation about Ethan Klein. I have almost no notes and I did no preparation.
little iPad note moment.
Also, here's a page full of notes. What does she mean she has no notes and then holds up a fucking notepad full of
She's
notes?
probably sitting there working herself up all day before she went on at work. She's like, oh jeez.
What's
This
she
is
talking about?
She leans on this throughout the videos. Like, she says something outrageous, and then it's like, oh no, but keep in mind that might be wrong. This is just a conversation.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually have no clue.
Which goes against the beginning of this video.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is a nuanced take.
It's just a conversation.
She's like a modern day Martin Luther opposing the church. This is
She's risking
This is her,
it all.
yeah, exactly. This is her
the letter
opus,
up.
man. This is her life's work.
yeah.
Yeah.
So pray for me, I guess, in advance. Links.
Well, listen, again, you didn't have to make this.
Prayers
nobody's,
up.
Nobody's praying for you, lady.
I'll pray. I'll say.
It's so brave that she made a video that 500 other people have made, but somehow hers is worse. Yeah.
Under a little prayer.
I'll send you a
So brave, Queen. So brave, maybe King. No, that's definitely Queen. Sorry. Wait. My audio's cutting in and out? What do you mean? Let's continue.
yeah, I'll fucking send you a prayer. Whatever that means.
It's
Which-
almost
which-
as if she knows something's wrong about making this video.
Yeah, exactly. She's uneasy because she's talking shit about somebody who's probably going to respond to her, and she's scared. And like that's justifiable fear because you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Risk reward.
Channel, all that kind of stuff, all down below, including the link.
But again, no matter what I say, it doesn't matter because they win no matter what. She probably got a ton of subs. Pull up her social blade. I bet she got a ton of subs. She got a ton of attention for it. And by the way, it's objectively a terrible video. It gets virtually everything wrong. It's not researched. It's not well thought out. Nothing she says is backed up. Everything she says is hedged. It's a terrible video. And somehow, people come, they sub, they support her. And no matter what I say on this episode, those people are still going to be like, yeah, girl, you got him. And now she got
Got
new
him.
subs.
To my wonderful, beautiful patrons and members. Names on the screen. Also,
Okay.
while I'm at it, because, this might be the end of my days anyway.
No, I didn't want to swap. I'd rather play Vampire Survivors, but it's like legitimately lowers the bitrate of the fucking stream. It's insane.
I'm about to hit 50,000 subscribers. So if you could be so kind as
I'm about to hit 60,000, so that's pretty cool. Not that I care. I just care about money. You know what I mean? I don't care about subscribers. That doesn't make me look or sound good. That's not what the intention. But
as to perhaps participate in such
I wonder if
events.
this video has anything to do with that. She wants a little boost to hit that 50K, huh? A little interesting timing. Check her social.
there's something about the way that like the father and son say "boom" together, where like you have AJ's deep voice as the father, and then Big Justice's like prepubescent voice. It's like a melody. It's like a beautiful opera, you know.
Blake, since you put out the Nuance video about me.
That'd be really sick. That'd be really nice of you.
Sick.
Is that,
Yeah.
let's see. This
I
is
never ever bring
subscribers.
that up.
Oh my God, that's her biggest
Because
day.
I think it's weird. I think even being called a
Hey, I got a subscriber.
Oh my God, you guys, she had like such a, this has to be it, right? It's from
Yeah.
December 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Was
was,
that tree girl?
December like 10th or something. That's the video.
Let's see, 3 weeks ago, December 11th, yeah.
11th.
Oh my God,
12/11. Oh my god.
you had your biggest day ever, girl. I'm so proud of you. Who could have ever seen that coming?
Damn.
I'm excited. I haven't watched this yet. This is one of the few times on the
It's
show I
very
haven't
bad.
watched something first. Yeah.
Most views, most subs. Fuck yeah. Well, let's see if it was worth it. We'll see.
content creator's weird, especially because I work like a people job.
It's not going to be worth it for her because Mika's not the type of person that can take criticism and like still function. Like she's the kind of Mika is the kind of person when you Ethan. First of all, Ethan, are you serious? Another bad frame to pause on? Can you not find a good frame where she looks very nice? I know that you can. I know that you're good at hide and seek. Anyway, Mika's the type of person who is just a safe taker. She doesn't have nuanced takes despite the fact that she says nuance over and over and over again. She goes for a safe take. She is quite literally like a 22-year-old college student who goes to college and memorizes the books and doesn't actually know how to apply it in the real world yet. Like, sure, she can sit there and she can give you the definitions of particular things, but she has no actual understanding of the things that she's saying. And that's what this video is. It doesn't what is right to her is if her audience is nice to her. That's it. There's nothing outside of that. That's all it is.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah.
Participate in
So,
a
yeah.
student loan paying trade.
Fuck. We did it at the same time. Well,
Because that's where we're
Your
at.
video's already fucking boring me. Get on with it.
Dude,
Now,
we have
not
a
at all.
while
I don't. So,
before she
like
gets to it.
Star once said,
Oh, it is
there's a
timestamped
couple
in the
things.
doc if you want to
I
skip,
have
but
sort of like a layout of
Okay, hold
my.
on.
I'm surprised. It seems like Ethan watched this and had like everybody else watch it in the crew for the most part. Why not just have them cut it down to like what you feel is relevant, you know?
I thought maybe I started from a different area. Disclaimers. Oh, yeah.
you know, I'm telling you, it goes for a while.
6
before-
minutes of here's disclaimer. Here's
Yeah, the first 10 minutes is literally nothing.
conversation. Okay, let's start with conversation.
Oh,
There's some sideline talk going on over here.
Is it something?
there's a moment that
Before you skip the disclaimers, I think that there's a
there's a good
moment that
moment
we don't
there?
want to miss in the disclaimers. Yeah, it's at the 408 if you want to. If you don't want to sit through 6 minutes of disclaimers.
I feel like to her, the disclaimer is like a TOS. If you're going to watch and react to this video, keep in mind this and this and this and this. So she's like pre-planning her
I didn't
argument.
say the name of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't say the name of the show.
It's like, I wasn't prepared. I've been working all week. I didn't do any notes.
And then she says later that she's not actually working in the field that she that she says she's going to school for or whatever.
By
Except
the way,
that
look at this. Adam McIntyre, this fucking little rat, made a 47-minute video based on my Instagram story. I
Well, I guess God bless him for extending that out.
responded one story.
To be fair, he did say that if she made a video, you have a right to say something.
He said that in 47 minutes.
Okay, well that's a given. Okay.
Ethan,
He just watched her video.
Ethan, we just talked for like an hour and a half about a guy's like 2-minute TikTok.
Dude,
I'm just saying, he's juicing. Like I can't hold that against
no,
the guy.
no. Hold on, Dan.
no.
Where's what I said about her? It was almost like and her too. That's all I said.
You called her a dummy.
Yeah, well, she is.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Kind of true.
Okay, 47 minutes. You're right. It's warranted for one story. Like, what do you even
Glass
say?
houses.
But what do you even say? No, this isn't glass house situation. I watched I watched a ton of TikToks. I watched like 5 minutes of video. What do you say about like one short thing of text?
It is pretty amazing, and not just Adam, but a lot of T channels, just in general, just how they're able to make such a long video out of it. It's a little.
like 47?
I'm not even
Probably
being an asshole. I'm
watch
saying
her
that it is.
video. Yeah, exactly. Like
Okay.
you can make
Yeah.
45 minutes of content
Okay.
out of that. Come on. In
Like
fact, that's low. We could turn an Instagram story into like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Dude, these people.
That is true. This podcast does talk quite a bit. I don't mind it. It's not a bad thing, but it's a little funny that Ethan's saying this.
see blood in the water and they come like fiending. It's like, oh, an Instagram post, boom, ad revenue, hell yeah. I need that shit.
One day for fun, you should just post like a black and pink thing on your story, just something random, and see how many videos come out of that.
Black. Oh, you mean like
Like
frenemy
frenemy
shit? Oh
shit,
god,
yeah.
yeah. There would be a lot. Yeah, there would be a lot. Anyway, these people are so dumb, and they're just so fucking like banded together. Like, girl, I got you against Ethan. He's so cruel. You're so brave. This idiot.
Here, I have.
So wait, what was the one you wanted me to watch? She says she's. Oh God, this is good. She's trying very hard to prove to us that she's not anti-Semitic, which from the beginning makes me sus. But here, listen to this.
That has all of the different colonialism essays in it. But as such, I'm not going to dive super, super deep into the politics specifically.
I just feel like you kind of have to if you're going to have this call out.
I've also vouched for Jewish people in my videos. I've
vouch referenced?
talked about
Oh my God.
how a lot of...
You vouch for Jewish people? That's so nice of you.
Why is there a
You would
jump
stick
cut
your
there,
neck
too?
out for Jewish people on your channel. That is so brave, girl. We know you don't hate Jews. You stood up for that one of them sometime somewhere.
conspiracy...
There's the sussiest jump cut there too, right before she says Jewish.
What
Makes it look like she said
fucking
something
brain dead comment.
into the politics specifically.
And once again, remind you all, people watch this and we're like, I'm subbing. This is good shit.
I've also vouched for Jewish people.
Yeah, what was that?
She drops
She
the
cut
slur.
straight up to Jewish people.
She said the K word. She's like, nah, I gotta change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta change that.
I'm vouched for Jewish people.
I do get anti-Semitic vibes, and you got. I know,
Yeah, well, that's the way that she's talking is usually how I talk right before I'm going to make a super racist joke. So, you know,
people laugh when I say that, but I'll show you.
to my black friends.
There's a lot here.
Another part that
Yeah, it's very
I was like,
uncomfortable.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
My videos, I've talked about how a lot of conspiracies lead
Yeah.
to, or fringe conspiracies lead to anti-Semitism. I
Yeah,
talked
thank
about
you,
detail
girl. Thank you so much. You're saying we didn't do 9/11?
Yeah.
She says we didn't do 9/11. Thank you for sticking your neck out for us, girl. I've stuck in my neck out for dumb idiots before, so I'm not going to claim to be your hero.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
I've stuck my neck out for pathetic loser morons before.
This is so petty. I love it so much.
You know?
She's Oscar Schindler, dude.
Yeah, exactly. We got to build her a statue in Israel.
Well, she did show us her list before, so.
I vouched for Jewish people when I was in Dearborn, by the way.
Oh, nice.
That's my boy.
I was like, they're great people.
Wow.
That's my boy right there. Give it up. You make Mika proud.
Who said she's
For
holding
example-
space for Jewish people?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
hold. Thank you.
Nerd City and discussing how he kind of leaned into the New World Order. I've discussed...
He leaned into New World Order. I'm sorry. Are you implying that inherently has something to do with Jews?
Hey, what's up, Jackers? Thank you for the $5. Hot take: Eden Riley isn't truly trans, just attention-seeking. Mad love for the LGBTQ+, but their Hamas supporter is wild. Hamas would erase them from existence. Well, I suppose so. How you doing, brother? How's everything going?
Also,
What was she going for there?
Why even mention that?
Ethan is funny when he stops caring about being like too politically correct. You know.
Gotta wrap my head around that.
Why
She
even
says-
mention that?
No, she says, I talked about Nerd City doing conspiracies about World New Order. Not mentioning Jews. She's implying that Jews are intrinsically part of the New World Order conspiracy theory.
No, and that's obviously not true because the only people that are intrinsically part of the New World Order are Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. So obviously got that one wrong.
Well,
But she stands up for
She
him.
might be talking about
kinda right about that.
debunking.
Yeah, she's not saying she supports it.
Yeah,
but
she's saying she's
okay.
actively
Yeah,
against
she
it.
vouched against it.
misinterpreted.
But I don't think that those are intrinsically linked.
They kind of are intrinsically linked to the conspiracy theory.
For example, Nerd City and discussing how he kind of leaned into the New World Order. I've discussed...
And about how he's
I
kind of
listened-
sussy.
You don't need to fucking put a disclaimer just because you're talking about a Jewish person. Like,
right, that's what I was going
What
to
are
say.
you doing?
She's like, I vouch for Jewish people, but today I won't.
Yeah, today I'm gonna change my. I care about Jewish people. I'm gonna do zero research and totally mischaracterize and shit on this guy for the Jews.
It was quite recent. I'm trying to remember who I was making a video on because this is not really scripted. So who was I talking about that?
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah.
Macho Man's not intrinsically part of NWO. He might have joined it for a period, but
Those conspiracy theories were coming up.
So
You know,
this
you
is
can,
funny.
you can cut this part. This is an edited video.
Exactly.
She's
She's
like,
been
"Ah."
cutting.
She's like, oh, this is unscripted, by the way. Anyway, so this is a nuanced conversation. Who was it I was trying to think of?
another bad frame, Ethan. I think you're trying to do it on purpose at this point.
It's based on what they told me.
Why are you even leaving that in? 45 minutes?
So trying to edit this very minimally because I want this to be a conversation.
Good. That's another good way of sidestepping any responsibility. It's just
Have
a conversation.
Let's have a conversation.
I say
Have a conversation, baby.
let the conversation begin.
Conversation begin.
2025 got me already heated from our first fucking day back, man. I'm telling you though, these checks are no longer cashing. That's been my thing and will continue to be my thing.
Was I talking about...
Well, that's actually not true. They cashed in. But I'm gonna respond anyway.
Jeffree Star, of course. Jeffree Star
that have
talking
to do with
about
Jewish?
the Illuminati and the elites in Hollywood and all that kind of stuff. And I brought in the fact that usually that's implicit of anti-Semitic stereotypes. I've talked about education and the importance of not falling into those things as a result, and the red pill movement and its links
Where
to
are we going with
anti-Semitism
this?
The red pills.
and its links to
I love
Islamophobia
Seinfeld.
a lot
I
of the time
love
too.
her.
I eat
I'm a big
bagels
David
every
fan.
Sunday morning.
I love Casey Neistat videos.
Young Frankenstein, one of the funniest,
Fantastic.
funniest
Oh,
comedies of all time.
fantastic.
Airplane,
Oh, come on.
Naked Gun.
I
What
even know a
contribution?
Jewish guy.
Happy Gilmore. I mean,
Oh my god.
I think I went to school with one.
To a certain degree, anti-religious sentiment as an act of evil, and vice versa, to as in a weaponization of religion. So I just want that to be a clear stance here. Operation Olive Branch, Master Doc, also linked down below. Actually, now that I bring that up, I just know that because
like
I have such
Blitzkrieg. What it was? Is that an anti-Semitic olive branch? What is that?
Olive branch?
Yeah. What was Operation Olive Branch?
Oh, olive branch is just a symbol of peace.
Oh, sounds anti-Semitic.
Okay.
It's not.
That might be a stretch, Zach.
But I've got you. I got you. It's not.
If I
It's a
could
very, it's a very Israeli, Middle Eastern symbol, the olive branch.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, but if you think about it, like the term olive branch comes from the Romans, and the Romans did kick the Jews. They kicked the Jews out. I think that's how the story goes. I don't really remember. So yeah, I'm gonna agree with them. This is an anti-Semitic sentiment. So yeah.
Very
that actually is what
Mediterranean.
it is.
I think she
it's a
should have.
nonprofit.
She should have split up her timestamps. She should have did disclaimers and then like I'm not anti-Semitic timestamp because this is a long one.
Yeah.
This is a big
Yeah.
disclaimer right here, girl.
forward and
Blah,
And that-
blah,
please,
blah,
I-
blah, 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 blah. All right, let's get to the
I
conversation.
have the lineup of how I think this started from the inception of the podcast to now. So this will be, I guess, a chapter. I'll talk now. I have my disclaimer. My
By the way, you'll realize after watching this that
Ethan, come on, dude. Stop. You can't keep doing this to her. It's so fucked up, dude. Like every time you pause, it's like you guys are intentionally doing this.
she's also been a longtime fan that somehow now thinks everything I've done.
From what I could tell, like a day one fan.
Yeah. She tries to act like she was just like randomly there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so weird because she keeps getting such like basic things wrong, and she's a big fan. It's so confusing to me.
She's just a liar.
It
Just like
may
everyone
be
else.
exactly, maybe.
They're just lying.
Yeah.
That's it.
politics and then whatever. Okay. And if people think that I'm
I'm surprised she's not a VTuber, honestly.
weak in that regard as well, I understand, honestly.
What?
And I also have like a
The thing is like she's hedging super fucking hard because even though she opened this video saying she's so terrified to make this video because of you, the reality is what she's actually afraid of is her fellow snarkers because they are the first ones that are going to turn on
True.
her and bite her fucking head off for not going hard enough or focusing on the right things or
Running
whatever.
defense for
Yeah.
E star.
Yeah, and she might not even realize it, but
AM.
that is what you're doing. None of these disclaimers were in any way a prevention of, you know, our fans or your fans coming after her.
True.
She is deathly afraid of all the other idiots
She should
that
be.
she hangs out with.
Those people are fucking
I
piranhas.
guess you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
my mental health is very silly. But again, I just want to be honest, right? I have a pretty intense anxiety disorder.
Here we go with more
God.
fucking hedging. What
the fuck?
She's so scared. She has
What does hedging mean exactly?
anxiety. Then get off the internet.
What are you
If you have
doing?
anxiety, just go off the internet.
Yes, this is not healthy
You
for someone
didn't
with a
need to make
severe
this
anxiety
video.
disorder. You should not be a
God
YouTuber.
damn.
And
Shut up. It's not my problem. I don't care.
Well, she's a drama YouTuber. She's a drama YouTuber. So it's like additionally like, oh, I have an anxiety disorder. You probably don't. You probably are. This is the thing. She doesn't have she doesn't have an anxiety disorder. Okay, she has a terminally online behavior syndrome disorder, and we need to start acknowledging it. She's in the Snark H3 Reddit. She sits online and consumes content constantly, and she's a content creator. So all she does is she makes a video and she hyperfixates and she reads comments and she goes on she goes on Reddit and she sees what people are saying about her, and then she goes on this and she sees what people are saying about her, and she does this, and then all she does is she flips through her phone all day, looking at her comments, looking at her likes, looking at everything that everybody's saying about her all the time, always. She's obsessed with for being a creator in an unhealthy way. She has an unhealthy relationship with food. With her content. That was me projecting. I wasn't trying to say something about her, okay? She has an unhealthy obsession with her own content. She doesn't have an anxiety disorder. I guarantee you if she just stopped being a content creator, she wouldn't have an anxiety disorder. She has TOBS, terminally online behavior syndrome.
Here, okay? Just say what you want. Holy fuck.
She gives like 50 reasons to not make this video and still fucking makes it. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a full terms of service.
That's actually what was on the paper. Reasons why not to make the video.
Pros, cons.
Yeah.
The pros probably are pretty
Pros,
heavy, though.
views.
Yeah, views and subs.
Somebody said she's point phobic. Get to it.
That's
True.
I like that one.
Like that.
The only time I've contemplated quitting the internet with like certainty was in reference to discussing Ethan Klein before.
I have no idea who you are. Apparently, her talking about me made her want to quit the internet. I've never heard of you. I don't know anything about you. I've never talked about you. If it made you want to quit the internet, maybe your intuition was right.
So we couldn't find a video of her talking about you previously, but I remember that one girl who was always tweeting about you was Mika on Twitter. Her name was Mika, the one you called out before.
Oh no, there's no shot that was her.
Yeah, I think it's just a coincidence.
That girl is. That girl
Yeah, what a popular name.
is crazy, but she's kind of like clever and funny, and even though she's like also psychotic, she's neither of those things.
Yeah.
We saw one video you were in, but it was more speaking in good light.
Maybe that's why she's so traumatized.
Yeah, she was wearing Teddy Fresh in the one that
Oh,
I
so she's
found.
traumatized because people were shitting on her for being supportive of me.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
It was from several years ago, though, right?
It was from the.
I think it was
the
current wave.
debate about the steak.
Yeah, I was with XQC.
Oh, there's no
right. You're talking
problem
about
there.
the XQC thing.
There's no problem there.
Yeah.
And I was treated in a way that
Schrodinger's point is fucking insane.
maybe allegedly in
By
Minecraft could
who?
be considered harassment.
Oh, that person's name was Misha. Oh.
Because
By who? Not even our fans, probably. By fucking people that hate me.
they were making an account where they were dedicated to like saying all this stuff about me and how evil I am, and then they were DMing people that I'd worked with on other videos that I was this horrible, evil, morally corrupt individual, and all this stuff.
I think she's lying. I'll say it. I think she's straight up lying about that. I don't fucking believe a thing.
I mean, I don't really have those problems, so I'm kind of just feeling like maybe you've garnered a type of audience through your the type of content that you make and the way you make and the energy you bring to the table. Dude, I'm trying to sit here and make a point, and look, what do we got here again? Ethan maliciously pausing on arguably the worst frame of the video. Come on, dude. You know, I'm starting to think that Ethan is really trying to make her look bad.
Says. Not that it matters because I didn't do any of that. I didn't even know you exist. Lady.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know,
lady, how old is she? She's like 22 or something?
Give me another 1,000 reasons why you're so scared to make this video. Jesus.
Chat corrected me. That was Misha, not Mika.
Oh, Misha. There you go.
Yeah, I knew that.
When we talk about the inception of the podcast, it was not responded to well
Dream guess at my podcast? Probably Mika's Rhetoric.
for a long time. And this has been discussed by many different videos at length.
This has been exhaustively covered by tons of other essayists. Anyway, so here's what they all had to say.
Yeah.
Including, so I was watching. I always know.
Oh my God.
I love how she looks up and laughs like she's thinking about moments in her life.
There are places I remember.
Know that I'm right when I have the opposite opinion of Nicholas Diorio because I was.
Nick's my boy now. You got.
That's crazy. Why would you like what a expletive way to think, honestly. Oh, well, I know I'm right because like this group of this person I think is bad has this particular take. So if it's the opposite of that take, it's like, oh, okay, that's crazy. That's just weird. I imagine Netanyahu doesn't like Hitler, based, by the way, but also he seems to be very genocide driven. So like, where do we go when we boil things stupidly down to the bad person has this take, so that take must be bad? You know, just like what a fucking moron thing to say.
You guys know about that. Nick's my #1 supporter.
He's literally in chat.
He is.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, dude!
Is he in chat usually?
I gotta say, Nick does need to go outside a little more. I feel like he's a little terminally online as well. I think he's got to take a little bit of a break sometimes. Give himself a break. I'm about to fucking die.
Or just today?
No, I've never
I
seen him
think we
before.
saw it today because he renewed his.
Nicky, my
sub, I
boy.
He said this is the best stream ever just a couple minutes ago.
Nick, you got such a good head on your shoulders, buddy. And I have always agreed, and I have always appreciated your takes.
So
Maybe
sad.
X. I don't know. I can't vouch for all your takes, but since you started liking me,
Right.
Yeah, damn, I don't have an X, but
we've been dogs. Yeah, but I mean, Nick, to be fair, this
What a beautiful song. That was incredible.
dunking on her is like dunking on like a 1 foot basket. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, and even Aubrey Smalls can do that, so it's not really much of an achievement, huh?
My kids could dunk on her. All right.
He's had that joke in his mind for the past hour since he did the last segment. You fucking know it's true.
He's condemning you.
Ethan.
What?
He's condemning you.
Oh no.
I sent his message.
I take it back. Whatever I said. No, don't be angry
He
at
says,
me.
I condemn Ethan for sharing prolapse assholes.
Oh God, that's
Yeah.
part of this video.
Oh, great.
That's one of her main criticisms of me is that
Oh,
the
I didn't even
prolapse
know.
thing.
No.
How lovely.
Yeah.
Client's video or the H3 podcast episode about, and I haven't watched it in like a year, so this was like shocking to see.
So
these,
you don't
like,
know anything.
Vast differences, different setup, different show, everything like that.
Literally the same.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same it's always been, no?
The same show.
Yeah, wait.
Same
What's up,
people.
B?
Same jokes.
Yeah.
Well, new jokes.
Okay.
Always fresh. Always funny.
Sure.
Chatting in about Dan Clancy or whatever, like the CEO of Twitch, and being
Pedophile. Okay, well maybe not, but maybe like
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
I don't know if that's true.
It's just what a fucking. Why would you say that? What an idiot.
Definitely not.
Well, you can't.
That wasn't
hold
even.
on.
I cannot imagine this girl trying to be a teacher. Yeah, no. I mean, if she has this much anxiety over this, imagine like one student saying that she's like fucking stupid. She'll have a meltdown.
Hold on, that wasn't even what the accusation.
You're gonna be the one.
Do you
getting
not
lost.
remember?
No. I'm saying I don't know. But
He's such a scumbag.
Dan, you can't say in good conscience that you know for sure he's not a pedophile.
You can't say
I
that
can
about
definitely say
anybody.
that he is. What I can say is
You really shouldn't be. I really don't condone these types of jokes. They're a little too much for me. But Jesus Christ.
Say he is.
yes, you did.
I said
literally
pedophile.
just.
All I said is pedophile. I don't know for sure.
Can we check the flight logs for
Just
Dan?
he is a creep. He's a certified creep. That we publicly.
Well, that's evidence.
know. Right? Yeah. So we.
Oh, is it because he had like a bunch of girls, like on his new Twitch TikTok thing? There's like he was like a bunch of girls on there, and they're calling him like a weirdo. Okay.
We could just probably leave it at that, right?
Well, Tall Skeleton actually zoomed in.
What's
to,
provable in a court of law?
her photos in the background. Did you guys
You
notice
telling
this?
me this guy?
I'm telling you that guy is a creep based off of what I've seen.
you let
I don't
him
know
babysit your
anything.
kids?
I don't know any. Well, no, I wouldn't let him do anything.
Would you let him
because
watch
he's a
your
creep.
newborn?
He would
Not because I
hold that
necessarily
baby.
do anything to it, but because I don't think that he's a very good person.
You ignorant.
Jesus Christ, Ethan's got to chill with this a little bit.
I got a lot to say about Danny Boy in my video.
Hopefully not that.
In your
No,
project.
no, I don't. No, not that. No. I'm kidding, guys. It's very obvious. I'm kidding. This is not.
Well, I'm
a
trying to
serious
make
thing.
that obvious.
It's
I'm trying to
satire.
make that very
I
obvious.
did.
right?
I mean, it seems like Dan is worth every fucking penny because he's not doing himself any favors with the way he's talking about this.
I said I don't know. I don't know if he's a pedophile. But Dan, you can't say you don't know.
I can say that I wouldn't comment on whether he is a pedophile or not because I have no evidence one way or the other. What I do know is that he
You're
creeps on
agnostic.
young women.
You're agnostic about it.
I know that
which
he
means
cre-
you're open.
He creeps on young women that are
What does that mean? He creeps on them. Like I thought that like what does that mean? I feel like we're going a little weirdly far here.
far too young for him.
Based on his home feed, because
based
that
off of-
actually.
Yeah, that was all it was, right? He had like a weird home feed of like his TikTok, Twitter bullshit. Like I feel like I don't know. It seems a little strange.
That might be defamatory too, Dan. You need to clarify.
You were a little
I don't
direct
know.
on that one.
Is that
Is
what
peace and love?
I saw his algorithm. That's all I'm saying. On multiple occasions.
Yeah. I mean, he's the one that wrote the damn thing. Probably not, but also he's the CEO. Yes, Zach.
I sent an image. Tall Skeleton zoomed in to her background.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got?
There should be. Well, now I'm thinking about it. Like, yeah, how many older women are on like the Twitch's TikTok thing, right? Because that's what. But I mean, we got to incentivize more MILFs on there. Maybe I'll use the app then.
Let me see. Oh, so hold on. We're enhancing. Oh my God, lady! I've not seen Jewish fetishism like this since Trisha Paytas. Larry David, Seinfeld, Cantor's Deli. Are you freaking kidding me?
You think that she put all that stuff up just to be like, hey guys, I'm not anti-Semitic?
Schindler's List. Girl, you are not Schindler. Ugh.
Great.
I've never met anyone with a Schindler List movie poster.
That's a pretty wild poster.
That's insane, dude.
Seinfeld had a great episode about Schindler's List.
Yeah, it's funny. I watched that
Making
one
out.
last night. Yeah,
Making out during Schindler's List.
the raincoats. That's a great episode.
Casey's Jewish, of course. Here's Trisha in the IDF uniform.
That was just cosplay, though.
Okay, you know what? I'm now it's so funny because I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait a minute. He's shut up. Shut the fuck up, everybody in the chat. Shut up. I'm sitting here and I look and and then Ethan's talking about the Trisha thing. I'm like, wait, this might be fake. And then I look at my chat and they're just like, Papa, you're a fucking moron. Yep, you're right. That's all I have to say. You're correct. That's all I have to say is you are correct. You're correct. I am a fucking moron. I wasn't being sarcastic. No, I legitimately believed. Now thinking about it, now I could have. I probably could have claimed that I was being sarcastic, but I legitimately fell for it. Until the Trisha Paytas one. Just slightly over the oh fuck. Is it real or is it just Israel? Huh? Those are two different things. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Being like, oh, Ethan's gonna get all the tankies. So
I thought they owned the tankies.
but I was like, man,
Like a lot of them.
when I'm watching it, I'm
You get
having
it?
trouble getting through it because
What?
I meant.
Get your thoughts together. For God's sake.
This by nuanced.
What are you?
What does she mean by nuanced?
Well, we have.
More
I don't think that she knows what nuance means.
or like nunce. Oh, that means pedophile in British English, doesn't it? Nunce.
Nonce, yeah.
I think it's nonce. Right?
Nonce, yeah.
Nuance, more like nonce. Not her. She's not.
Yeah.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Ethan. So
Of course.
I just
I see what you're
dovetailing on the
going for,
Dan
but
Clancy
yeah,
jokes.
I don't know. It's just reach.
No, it's not a good joke, but we explore all possibilities here on this show, Dan, and that's what makes it fresh and exciting for everybody to tune in every day.
Mm-hmm.
People like keeps people like Mika coming back year after year.
but I was like, man, when I'm watching it and I'm having trouble getting through it because I'm just cringing so hard.
True.
And then my bestie comes in and is like, you're slaying. I'm like, okay, so I'm right. Anyway.
That's not.
what the hell's? Well, I feel like I missed every context. What happened here?
What the fuck is she even saying?
What does that
She's
mean?
watching the show and she's cringing so hard. You don't have to watch it, dummy. Close your eyes. Turn your
Ethan, come on, man. Another bad frame.
head to the side. What the fuck? Why are you wasting your time watching a show that make you cringe? You moron. Jesus Christ. If you wanted to cringe, just look in the bathroom mirror. Got him.
Damn.
Fucking wrecked. She will never recover from that.
She actually might not. But
Like shocking to see these like vast differences, different setup, different show.
I'm going back
everything
a bit
like
because
that.
I thought this was good. Just a bit.
Chatting in about Dan Clancy or whatever, like the CEO of Twitch, and being like, "Oh, Ethan's gonna get all the tankies."
Do you?
So
What the
Does she
fuck
even know what she's
are you
saying?
talking about?
Ethan's gonna get all, I was watching Dan, he's talking about Dan Clancy and Ethan's gonna get all the tankies. What the fuck are you exactly trying to say right now?
I'm really not sure.
And just remember,
don't the tankies hate Ethan? Aren't those like communists?
people watch this and we're like, yes, Queen, I'm subscribing for more.
Yes, Queen, so brave. I mean, she is very brave that she is not a VTuber, if you know what I'm saying. So I guess she is super brave.
That's how low the bar is, my friends.
But I was like, man,
Yes, Queen.
when I'm watching it and I'm having trouble getting through it because I'm just cringing so hard, and then my bestie comes in and is like, "You're slaying." I'm like, okay, so I'm right.
What the fuck is it? What is this situation? She's sitting in a room watching a podcast and she's cringing, and then her friend comes in and says, "You're slaying." What does that even mean?
What is that?
I just
don't
fucking stretched.
know, man.
Dude, forget the right wing grift. The drama channel grift is where it's at.
Dude,
that's the
it's
fucking
the only thing
easy-
lower effort than the
Yeah.
the right wing.
There's
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
fuck.
And just the irony
Nice.
of I can't watch this show when she's 8
Slay
minutes into
Queen.
saying nothing is
Slay Queen.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yes,
Anyway.
Queen.
When
It's like daydreaming.
She's like, anyway.
Is there damn, another bad frame. Is there words. Did she respond to this at all on like Twitter or something?
Anyway, where am I?
Back to reality.
I can't wait for her response though. It's gonna be something like Ethan violently assaulted me on his podcast. You know?
Oh, I left the oven on.
The podcast came out. A lot of people criticized Ethan for being really unprofessional. There was also a lot
When
of...
she says pocket, she's going back to like the beginning of time.
Yeah. So, this is what I've gathered is that it seems like
This
she
is
was
a long
like
journey ahead.
It's going back to the First Testament. You know, the Old Testament.
They-
She went private on Twitter. Wow.
day one. Yeah, I know. We're like 8 minutes into this fucking video. She seems to be a day one podcast watcher. She says that she remembers how the podcast was at the beginning. So like, this is literally like.
Did it start off where everyone's mad at me? That's not true.
They just.
No, but you remember the early episodes. It was different energy. It took a while to figure out what the show was. I mean, I think that's valid what she's saying. Maybe this is the nuance. Look, we're having
nuanced.
There was no nuance in her video.
We're nuancing.
Also, I feel she was watching semi recently because she knows who I am.
Yes.
She says me by name.
She reads snark though.
Oh yeah.
This girl admits to reading snark. If nothing could be more embarrassing than that.
True. Being a Reddit user, shit, that's fucking crazy.
You know. Go ahead, Mika, girl. You talk.
Really famous clips that came out of there, such as Ethan Klein being like, "I-dubs, I love that you say the N-word,"
Based.
and then just saying the N-word a bunch of times.
Yes.
Wasn't that around the time that she was a fan of Ethan? So, what? You know what I mean? Like,
we know.
Bro, this actually might be the worst frame.
That was like 12 years ago. Literally, how long ago was that? And by the way, just remember, you've been watching the show since that fucking happened. It sounds like you watched it happen and then kept watching.
Right.
So clearly she didn't have a problem with it until she realized that, you know. I was offended. I just didn't realize until right now. Shut up. Yeah, we've been over that. It's like 10 years old, man, for real. 7 years old. Yeah, 7 years old.
Really, 7? It should be going on 8.
Oh, maybe it's.
What's the?
It's probably 8.
It's probably closer to 8. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 2017 April.
But I was like, you really got me on that one. Nobody's ever seen that or heard about that.
Right.
The clip with Joji saying that women were at the time was still doing stuff on the internet, I think. As Filthy Frank saying that women were made to be submissive to men.
That's not what okay, good.
Or apes or whatever, right? Our Neanderthal cousins were probably just like crazy. So there's definitely something like in us to like conquer men want to like conquer.
Right.
So it's, you know, women.
So true and based, King.
Are in a nature setting, like to be conquered.
That's what I used to say when I would sleep with horrifically ugly women. There's just something in me that needs to conquer. You know? It's just like, I gotta keep... I'm in werewolf mode right now. I have to fuck anything that moves. Please.
First of all, to be clear, I think it's funny how it went down with Joji. I don't even think there's really a problem with this clip, really. I mean, we were just drunk having a conversation. I said something without thinking that much and didn't really say that much. And I really don't even think it's only viral because Joji's.
Yeah, it is a good
Joji
face.
in the back. I mean,
Yeah, it's not like any.
Oh, because like the face reaction.
Yeah.
You said way worse.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't want to say it.
You said way worse. Come on.
Yeah. And
You're
anyway,
right.
that was also that was one of the first episodes we ever did. I
Yeah.
mean, girl, do you have
That was
anything
before
from
I
the
worked
past,
here.
like 6 years?
Well, she's got
There's also the clip
another 40 minutes to go.
I'm sure she'll say something of substance at one point.
Gotta give you help.
where Ethan Klein was talking about Jewish people in Israel.
Oh, don't you fucking dare come at
This
me,
is-
a Jewish man, for telling jokes about Jewish people. Mrs. Oscar Schindler, who saved all the fucking Jews. Fuck you. How dare you, dude? I don't get mad when you call other people dumb. You're allowed to make fun of your own people.
I don't know, man. That Ben Shapiro argument was kind of based.
You ever vouched though? You ever vouched?
Have you
for
vouched?
people?
I vouch for dumb people, yeah. For example, well, I said I liked Aubrey at the time.
Okay.
God, I'm so good. God. Dude,
Damn, doesn't take much for Ethan to stop liking you, huh?
I've seen this talking point of these these detractors, and they actually go, Ethan's the anti-Semitic one. Like, that's actually a talking point they have.
It's a good move.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah, but Sam Cedar. Yeah, but Sam Cedar. Yeah, but Sam Cedar.
and commenting on their hygiene and
And by the way, this is again like a 7-year-old clip as well. Like, holy shit.
commenting on some things that should not have been commented on in the way that they were.
How about you mind your own fucking business? You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about my own people.
What? Yeah,
I lived there.
What?
Yeah. What the hell is this guy? What the fuck? What the hell is this? What the fuck is going on here? It's like a dent. Who is this guy? Jesus Christ.
You know? Are we pretending
Sorry.
like you don't get like more leeway when you're talking about your own group of people? What the fuck? What the hell are we doing?
Dude, well, and I mean, Ashkenazi Jews were all inbred. That's why we all have all these
Really?
neurological diseases.
Holy shit.
Because back in the day, we had our little village and we fucking ran around in our little suits.
Like
and
Amish.
nobody wanted us, so we're like, well, each other. And to be honest, there's like stinky suit where like,
Oh, it's Jack's films. Well, Jack's me off, baby.
bro, you have to be very generous to fuck Hasidic Jew.
I still believe
Right?
that. I mean,
This is just a joke.
I stand by.
And inbreeding is somewhat like kind of popular around the world, especially in smaller communities where there's not a whole lot of people, you know? So thank you so much for the small gut from Bunny. It's not right. You shouldn't be doing it, but it's like, okay, gonna relax. Why do you think all the kings and queens went fucking crazy? Because they're all inbred.
By everything I said in this clip. I've been in Israel. I lived there. I know what I'm talking.
What did Sam Cedar do? She just keeps referencing Sam Cedar like over and over again because she's a fucking sperm guzzler of his.
Talking about, man. Those guys are wild looking. Okay, Mika, prove me wrong. Go have sex with a Hasidic Jew and report back.
Boy,
You tell me I'm lying.
How would I know?
Yeah.
How am I gonna say to that?
I mean, well, I've lived in Israel for 5 years, so they wear the suits, they got the hats, they don't shower nearly enough.
You know, this is not very nice, guys.
When it's 1,000,000 degrees outside, they rock the black suit. They stink, bro. They stink, and you know they don't shave. You've seen their face. Imagine what their dicks look like.
Wait, I always thought those were like.
That's funny. You seen the beards on those guys? Imagine the mane flowing from their balls.
Oh my
That's
God.
funny. Sorry, Mika. That's called a joke.
Fake.
No,
Those are real.
those aren't extensions.
Also, let's be real. I mean,
I'm Israeli. I'm half Israeli. I'm a Israeli citizen. Like,
You're
imagine
being a-
watching this and getting offended for Israeli Hasidic Jews.
Being a little phobic.
you'd be a little
What the
phobic right
fuck
now.
are we doing here, Mika?
If anybody, I mean, those suits, it's like from the 18th century Poland, right? It's much colder.
Put on some shorts.
That's what I'm saying. It's much colder in Poland than it is in the Middle East.
I am not kidding. They walk around in full layered black suits in the dead of Middle Eastern summer.
Right.
That's crazy.
Like, even the ones in New York, you know, it's cold in New
Oh, look, Nicholas Diorio is right here.
York. I get it.
Yeah, it's good for
But it's hot as fuck out there.
They walk fast too. I don't know. You notice that the Hasids, they walk super fast everywhere they go.
It's good.
I have never noticed that.
Their coats flap behind them like they're a Jewish superhero.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That is pretty sick.
That smells.
Yeah. I was saying yeah to it being sick, not to it.
What? What did you
What the fuck?
say about my people?
Because you said it really quick, and I was like, "That's sick" about the coats, and you're like, "They smell," and I wasn't saying like it was.
Oh, that's
You wanted
sick.
it to
Yeah,
be
you were
before
helping
that
me.
part.
yeah.
AB, you're Oscar.
I vouch
Schindler,
for you
though.
guys, man.
You're fun. You're
There are a lot of washes here.
you are such a champion of the
I vouch
Jewish
for you.
people.
Come on. Forget about it.
Mika is so.
I'm waiting for the cut back to Mika so I can show people stuff that the chat's been saying about her. So mean. I don't condone it.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
That's really good.
Oh wait, hold on. If you actually turn the camera a little bit to the left, are you serious? Goku Naru,
Oh no.
Jake Doolittle, and Aubrey,
Yeah.
all in your room.
Why is he so small? I'm sorry. Why is he like? I feel like they downsized him.
I feel like I'm dogs with Goku now.
Here's my thing. I personally think this is so rude that you guys said this. This is so fucking rude. I honestly can't believe you guys said this. This is just so fucking rude. Apparently that's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like Pretty Woman face. Is that what that is? I don't know how I feel about this one. I feel like this might be a step too far, guys. Might be a step too far here. It's too much. Okay.
Me and Goku are
moving
dogs.
on. Moving on.
Oh,
Gok.
Yeah, he's my dog, Goki.
Moving on.
Goki.
I don't got a problem with Goku Naru.
Oh yeah, I did fuck
Why are you
that up.
spreading lies?
Exactly. That's what I'm asking. We are synced up.
They're all.
That is commitment. I guess, you know, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it.
Their faces look so gnarly. So imagine what these dudes look naked, and they're all pretty fat too, because that wife's at home cooking. That's all she does.
Not all fat.
It's also
true.
true.
A lot of the ones you see,
They're very true.
Ethan clearly slept. I mean, Hila clearly slept with like a Hasidic, guy or whatever. I feel like that's why she's like, well, they're not all fat. You know what I mean? She didn't want people to think that she was like gross or anything. No, she's not. By the way, that's not me saying anything.
Traditional. They're very conservative. The women do not work.
they are pretty chunky.
Can we get a picture? Yeah, let's see this.
Yeah. And I know what Israeli home cooking is. I've ate that shit, man. It's like 50% like just fat. Like grizzle.
You're the judge of how hot they are.
Harry.
No.
You asked for it.
So those clips were already cut.
Imagine showing that as like the pinnacle of Ethan's offensiveness. What a moron you are. Golly. Fuck me, man.
Golly.
How do I?
What are those?
How do I look? How do I look at there? Do I? Oh my God! Do I? Is it accurate? How are we doing here? Who's who on the screen? Who's who right now? Which one is which? I don't know. Do you guys remember Tubby Bumpkins? This is Tubby Bumpkins now. This is my VTuber. It's very, very obscure reference. Hey, it's me, Tubby Bumpkins, right now. I've reunited with my family. What a beautiful thing. I love family. Just in time for the holidays. Actually, they're over. It's January. There's no more holidays. But hey, better late than never. Incredible. That was that. Let's go.
In the back, marshmallows. What are those called?
Squishmallows.
Squishmallows. You know who collects those? My 5-year-old son. Grow up.
Oh yeah, where did you get the money, Ethan? You fucking. What do you think about that? We have a lot of Squishmallows, so fuck you, dude. All right.
Whoa,
Stop.
Relax.
Easy.
That's too far, bro.
Easy.
Oh, you guys
You know who
They're
else
pretty
collects
chill.
those?
Easy.
They're chill.
Of course she does. She's a fucking woman. I mean, my wife has a ton of them.
You collect Squishmallows?
I love Squishmallows.
Here, check this out. This is one of Squishmallows we're trying to get rid of. It's so cute though, but we have a small version. We have so many Squishmallows that it's crazy. You'd be shocked. We have a whole spare bedroom full of Squishmallows and Funkos and Loungefly bags. So that's gonna be part of the stream now. It's part of it.
Okay.
Girls love Squishmallows. Let me
True.
just put it
My
like
dog
that.
sexist
Got a lot of
much.
presents.
Every time I see those in the mall, I love you, Olivia. But every time I see those in the mall, I tell Lane I'm so happy they're not one of those girls that likes those things.
But
That's
it's just
right. It's fine.
Because I know, like, majority of girls do. At
I
least
just like
that
to
I know.
hold it. Like, feels nice.
They are so expensive too.
That's part of it.
They are now. You can get them at Costco for pretty cheap though, but they're getting so much more expensive. It's fucking crazy. Yo, shut up! Stop making fun of it, dude. You guys are so fucking mean.
Medium what? $50.
They just take up so much space.
That's not true.
Actually, yeah,
that's not true. They're like $15 for the small ones, 25 for the middle ones.
You can get some of them for cheap at the poop store.
On Costco, you can get the big ones for 35.
35.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang,
I've only
bang,
ever-
bang,
For the big
five
one.
booms.
Boom.
That's for the big,
boom.
yeah, like this fucking big.
Boom.
Okay, fine. You can like Squishmallows. But
Yeah. Ethan just got checked hard. He just got fucking hard checked on that one.
I was just I do think she needs to grow up regardless. Thank you. That's all my boys wanted for Hanukkah this year.
They have
Just
good taste.
Squishmallows.
Really?
They've got a freaking King Ghidorah
See, isn't that like really that's like really accepting of Ethan to be raising trans kids, you know?
Squishmallow, a Godzilla
yeah.
Squishmallow.
That's sick.
Oh,
They have
that's
like
awesome.
it's crazy the breadth of the collection.
So are they like? Do they have like personality, or is it like a Pokemon situation?
All right, let's not get into this. And there are Pokemon Squishmallows. I have some.
They have little cards that says
Yeah.
it's not very good. It's
It
like,
says their name and occupation.
The lore
he likes
isn't
to
very
eat
good.
Sundays on hot summer days. Like it's dumb shit.
Real
like,
surface level
yeah,
shit, huh? Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's
Not much
So
world
dumb.
building in the Squishmallow universe.
I imagine, yeah.
All right, Mika, go ahead. Sorry, I forgot you were here.
coming out.
That's probably not a normal reaction to you. Whenever you're anywhere. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mika was here. She's so fucking boring and dumb.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my Lord.
And then also there was criticism that the podcast was boring.
Oh my God.
Remember the episodes with just Eli.
How is that criticism? If you think it's boring, just don't watch it. Ow. How is that fucking... I smashed my thumb on the table.
Well, hold on.
That's
Hold on.
It's a bit dumb.
Let's add some nuance. She's saying that criticism early on in the podcast existed.
Who cares?
I don't know. That's a good point.
Let me. That's like the dumbest criticism ever. Some people thought it was boring. It's like, okay, well.
I fucked up. Damn, that's cringe as hell.
Yeah.
She for some reason is recounting the entire history of the podcast, and I guess
that's part of the nuance.
That's part of the nuance. Is that
I don't think she knows what nuance means.
We'll see.
I think she thinks nuance means like exhaustive or something. I think she is dumb enough to not know what nuance means.
Well, she's an educator. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, educated what? I don't think that. Like I said, I don't think that she really knows what she's talking about. I think that she just regurgitates information, doesn't have an understanding of it.
Yeah.
I just got called out.
Yeah, you got called out, bro.
I just got called out for being squish phobic.
Oh no.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done, bud.
Being quite boring back then, especially that the guests were kind of all that it was. So, and people were really upset that they were no longer making the H3H3 Productions videos, which were their most popular and most
Hey, thank you so much for the large gut from Hayden Arnold. Appreciate that, bud.
liked content to this.
Coming back, girl.
You might have a cameo.
She might. She's gonna look fart.
She might have her
She'll look fart.
She starts crying and saying she was wrong about you.
Thank you for the $2 from Ludwig Horsecock. Poo pants. Thank you. Poopants.
I am thinking. So I was saying. I think in the part 2 is going to be really fun. It's going to be about all the orbiters and all these people. They're all going to get their time in the sun, the limelight.
Maybe I'll finally get acknowledged, huh? And Ethan will send me that Teddy Fresh. He fucking owes me. Punk ass bitch.
It's coming for everybody.
Interesting.
Stay. Progressively, as Ethan Klein started hiring more people, you started getting kind of like a co-host dynamic almost.
Oh, yeah?
So it's like
Nice cut. One more time for.
Dude, come on, knock it off with the frame.
For all the
how
film enthusiasts.
Fucking boring must
Kind of
have this
like-
part been for her to have to
I have some precious moments too. My wife has, and I have a couple of those. We collect a lot of shit we do not need.
cut. Everything that she's
You know what
included
she
so
did?
far.
She did like.
Oh, not like nuance, but puance. You meant puance. I would say POONCE. That would be puance, not puance.
Yes.
Fuck out of here, bro.
She just zoned out and started drooling. So of course she has to cut that.
She ran out of battery.
Yeah.
She ran out of brain power.
Thank you for the 9-month small gut from Beefy Anime Wario. Silly floppy donkey dingle. All right, I gotta start cutting these.
Yeah, fucking hell.
like a co-host dynamic almost.
Watch this.
So it.
Why the fuck did she include so? Oh my god, you are bad at this. Holy shit, you are so bad at this.
It's like you have now Dan, the
Dan the hoe.
Oh, you fucking
Got him.
That's unacceptable. That's
What
weird.
the
That's
fuck?
mean.
Sir,
That's so
you have
rude, Dan.
Ian, you have Zach. That was the crew for a long time. Circa 2020, whatever. You hired, they hired AB and Lena, who are both Lebanese, and this is going to become relevant soon.
Oh shit! Why does it matter that they're Lebanese?
Exactly. No one else got that.
Get it.
Do you usually point out the ethnicity of everyone you're talking about?
I do, mostly in private. It's relevant to me. Okay.
I just hope she vouches for us. That's all I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Don't worry. She's a champion of
More
all people.
vouch references here.
Although she seems very pro-Jew, so I would be careful.
Jesus Christ.
Then you also have the hiring, who were also fans of Ethan's. He hired AB because AB ran defense for him when another creator named Gokanaru made a really long.
That's my boy Gok.
What?
okay, actually.
How was that
like,
not
I
accurate?
remember-
Even though we're cool, that video was dog shit.
Yeah, this gives away the game a lot.
And
What?
I completely debunked it in my fucking response. But okay, girl, you got this.
fuck. No.
Bokunaro's is
yeah, I
awesome.
fucked
And
up.
Leafy is here. Remember him? He was fucking sick. He was super funny and awesome.
for,
But
like,
how dare she disrespect Gokuno? He created this lane for her. It's
You know
years
what?
later. Yeah.
Say what you will about that video itself. I obviously have a lot of criticism for it, but very innovative.
Oh yeah.
He created a whole genre that is still giving today.
Ethan Klein has done a lot for the YouTube community.
Thank you, man.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
you saying that.
Why are you spreading lies?
My boy Goki, dab me up, brother.
Goki.
back then. Hit piece on Ethan Klein.
Hit piece.
And then
called it a
AB
hit
ran
piece.
defense for him as Star Killer with like a mask on or whatever on a video, and he hired AB.
This girl knows everything.
Yeah, you know what?
And she did no research, so she knows all this because she was there.
Yeah.
And hired Lena as personal assistant. Then you get also hiring Cameron Grants, who
Why
was
that
making
photo?
memes on the
She knows his full name.
subreddit a lot. Dude,
Wait, didn't she say something else after that? She said the hit piece. She said that like she liked it a lot or something. Didn't she say she liked that piece a lot? And because one of the things I pointed out is like, oh, if you thought it was a hit piece, then that suggests to me that you didn't like it a lot, that you thought it was bad. Did she remove that from her video? I know it's like crazy. Maybe she talks about it later again.
hiring Sam, who used to be
Sam
dating
Dingle?
Ian.
What? This girl knows all the tea. She's a fan. She's watching right now.
Probably.
I wonder if we're on like a board in her room, all like drawn out like an FBI board.
You know what, Mika? I'm disappointed. For someone who watched the show this much, it's sad to see that you can still capable of making such shit videos. You know, I thought that our production level and our presentation would have rubbed off more because we are polished.
Yeah.
So true, King.
Right, Dan? Dan says correct.
To do graphic design stuff for him and set design, that kind of stuff. Then you have hiring of another fan, Olivia, who
Shout
does
Fan.
writing. I'm sneering because I'm just trying to remember like what her.
By the way, you guys have worked here for years. It's not because you're a fan. It's because you guys are good.
Thank you.
Like it's not. You may have gotten like in the door because of this and that, and I noticed this and that. However it happens, but I wouldn't continue working with people who aren't very good. So
I wasn't a fan.
Agreed.
yeah, you're right. I didn't hire you. Well, you were a fan though, Dan. You just
I wasn't a fan.
I didn't hire you because you were a fan.
I had never heard of the H3 podcast when I started working here.
Oh, so did you go back and watch? Because there's a lot
I've
of
never
old videos.
seen
you've seen.
episodes like 1 through 10.
But you knew H3H3 Productions.
Yeah, I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, you were a fan. I know. Dan was
Got him.
my biggest fan.
Because she kind of does everything.
Nice try, dude.
I really didn't know that you had a podcast though. That is true.
I believe that.
When I got kind of roped in.
I believe that.
I'm not sure where her role. She seemed to do research and writing stuff mostly. Then you have also the hiring of Swedish,
Whoa.
another fan. Love.
What does it matter if I'm
who-
Swedish? The fuck?
I was gonna say she did. Okay, that's consistency.
That's fucked up.
She named a few people's ethnicity.
So what? She just doesn't name white people?
Yeah. What about Olivia?
Yeah, I'm not white.
Is this
I thought she mentioned Olivia being a fan.
Talifer-
Oh, she didn't say that they were white though. I guess white's not an ethnicity, guys. It's just a color. Okay.
Lopes?
Yeah, what's
going on?
Where's my family from?
Where's my Russian, Scottish, Lithuanian heritage? Call
Doesn't
out?
matter if you're
Huh?
white. It only matters if you're
Like
Nah,
MJ
whatever.
said.
POC.
Yeah, POCs.
Like me and
Yeah.
AB and Lena.
Yeah, me and AB and you, we're all POC.
Yeah.
Pieces of crap. Oh, got him, dude. Epic own.
All POC is AF. POC AF.
PCOSAF. What if I do
who
this?
does social media. I think that's right. Yeah. So
But I'm not going to check.
Yeah, I think so.
Olivia does. Is that everybody?
Oh my God. Dude, don't do the conversation thing. Just plan a little bit. Holy shit.
There's a new guy named Nathan or something.
If this video was about any other topic, it would have no views and people, this would be a disaster of a video. Golly.
No idea who he is.
Mika, you're fucking making me lose my game. You're pissing me the fuck off. You're pissing me off so much, you fucking motherfucker. God damn it. Thank you so much for 5,000. Violet K isn't he just making her fake fear of making this video valid by responding this way? Maybe. I guess so. There might be a level of truth to that.
Yes. Anyway.
Restart the stream if you have a problem.
If she did know who you were, she would say that you're Mexican.
I know, she didn't bring it up. I was waiting.
Wait, hold on.
I think that's right. Yeah, so Olivia does... Is that everybody? Now there's a new guy named Nathan or something.
Government
No idea who he is.
We call you Nate, and somehow she knows your full name's Nathan. And by the way, you're pretty off.
I mean, what else would Nate? What else would Nate be? You know,
Camera still. Like the people who watch regularly know about you, but like,
Yeah.
if you're a casual watcher, there's no shot they would know about Nathan.
It's so weird that she called.
Oh yeah, you mean Nathan Yahoo? Oh wow, Ethan, what a fucking asshole.
Called me Nathan. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows me as Nate. I don't know if the snark calls me Nathan.
Is that your full name?
Yeah, it's just Nathan.
She got it.
Dingle.
She got you.
Wow.
She found me.
She could tell. She could tell.
Anyway, as they hired these people, and a lot of them being quite young, a lot of them being like Gen Z, I think Love and I
Uh-oh, dude. You're taking advantage of youngsters.
are like born the same year, born a couple months apart.
Wow, that's cringy
knows
for
your
you.
birthday.
Considering how
Awful.
mature.
She knows my fucking birthday? How does she knows my birthday. She says she's born a month
I don't know
away
your
from
birthday.
me. Exactly. What
She's really into these guys, huh? She's pretty crazy.
the fuck is this?
You know how embarrassing for her that you guys are the same age and you are accomplished. You're holding down a job. You have a significant other. You live in America.
She's a future educator, man.
God.
She'll be
I
an
appreciate
educator.
What's she going to
someday.
teach them? How to fucking sit silently and drool?
Future educator, bro.
All right, everybody. Now we're going to stare at the
Maybe they've just rubbed off on her and that's what she does all day.
wall in silence.
I guess, I think actually we missed that part of the manifesto. Somewhere in all of the disclaimers, she explained how she's trying to be a teacher.
Yeah.
And it's another reason why she's afraid to put
And that's
this
why
video
she's
out.
afraid,
Well, why
right?
did
That
you
was like
even-
part of
I think maybe they edited down this video.
why she's afraid.
Then don't bring it up.
Well, it is a time. Well,
She's
I
not
mean,
afraid.
it's
She
not
would have
that
made the video if she was
Well,
afraid.
That's why I keep referring to that.
Fortunately, being dumb isn't going to disqualify you from
Stood here.
teaching.
I have a public facing job in the back end. Okay. Plus, I am, if you don't know, which everybody does because I'm annoying, I'm a registered licensed high school teacher.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
By trade. I don't teach right now. However,
Oh yeah.
that is something I would probably.
Wait, did you catch that?
This is my favorite. This is honestly my favorite one. I think this is my favorite one. Favorite pause.
She says I don't teach right now.
Yeah.
She's unemployed.
Yeah.
Oh, she said she just got back from work, though. I don't know. Didn't I hear that?
She probably just does something different.
Not at high school.
She's not at teaching kids.
Yeah, because the principal walked in, all the kids were asleep.
Yeah, just fucking juice box all day.
She spent 30 minutes explaining herself.
He's like, ma'am, this is 9th grade. Why is everybody on the floor snapping with juice boxes? Yeah, she's great. America's in good hands.
True.
Our SAT scores cumulatively just dropped by 100 points.
There's this funny clip that like a young kid says, "You're disrespecting a future American veteran or army person."
A future veteran?
Yeah, it's kind of the same vibe. You're
That's fucking hilarious.
A future U.S. Army Marine or something, or soldier.
That's
Yeah.
really good. It's a good line.
And I'm 24, by the way.
Whoa! Thank you for the 2,000 GD. What are you doing if Megamind is your teacher? Shit, I'm gonna get smart as hell.
You start having these, like, I found, you started getting a lot more of these people who were much more progressive, politically progressive and ideologically progressive than Ethan.
This is such a weird
and ugly, and also, well, wait,
weird retelling to make it seem like I'm some weird, like, conservative outcast from the crew. Like, we are all pretty much on the same page about everything and always have been.
Yeah, but Ethan's a dirty capitalist business owner. Oh fuck.
AB and Lena. Because Zach, so Ian doesn't say shit. Like, Ian's like,
I still don't know who the fuck Ian is.
Ian, are you back
be
there?
doing that shit.
You back there, Ian?
He's doing that shit.
He doesn't say shit.
She's right.
She's got him. He's got him.
hiding. Okay, so we don't know about Ian. But you have, and then Dan seems to, I think Dan is
I should be a teacher. Maybe I'll think about it. Doesn't seem to be hard.
very left-leaning. But Dan also doesn't respond to criticism well. So when he
I love that she's going after you. I'm sorry, Dan. That's fucking hilarious. I love it.
Yeah, Dan is like the fucking safest person on that podcast. All the lefties are supposed to love Dan.
Hey, listen, you gotta take criticism. Dan, you need to learn to take criticism.
Okay.
Nobody's perfect, Dan.
From Mika.
Put one forward, Mika.
She
Let's
just
hear
did.
it.
You're not good with
Oh, I got the wrong fucking ability.
criticism.
Let's hear the
And you're
critique.
already proving her point.
I'm listening to her critique. Let's hear it.
As maybe socially conservative, even to a certain degree.
She says you're socially conservative. That's weird.
It's not your fault.
Why would she say that?
What gave you that impression?
I don't know.
Mika?
That's proof she's dumb.
It's very weird.
What? You've
And
watched
some
the show
things-
for 8 years?
and
You
then-
think I am a social conservative?
I think she's intentionally mischaracterizing things to make us look as bad as possible.
I thought it was gonna go the other
It's
way.
kind of dangerous. She knows so much about us. She can use that against us.
Yep.
It's like she can troll us good.
Not your fault.
Yeah.
Clips out of context.
Luckily, her videos fucking suck, so
Yeah,
Dad
too
will
bad
never
she's so stupid.
break
Okay, I don't know.
100,000.
Did my ADHD just make me miss it? Did she ever explain what the shit is that Ian's doing?
No, she said he doesn't say shit.
Oh, he doesn't say. Okay, sorry. I
He's
thought you
doing
said he's
shit.
always up to some shit.
I know.
Then people
Thank you for the $55 from Z King. I imagine the H3 crew dressed as the mystery gang. Then they pulled off Mika's mask and it was just Hassan. That'd be fucking funny and silly.
push back. He, like Ethan, will kind of view it as the entire left's opinion on this entire subject and then just be pushed away.
What the fuck is she? She must have saw some weird TikTok or something.
Don't get mad, Dan.
I'm trying to think
Not
what she
your
could
fault.
what she could be talking about here.
Yeah, I really have no idea.
It's just, I'm sure she saw a weird TikTok that was just trying to shit on us. That has to be it. She hasn't watched in a year, and she's saying that you are going against the left, which is like a new thing. That's a recent development, not from you, from me.
Right.
Leftists. I'm on the left, guys. I just don't like fucking tankies.
You just don't want to move to North Korea.
I do not think North Korea is a better place to live. No, I don't. You know what? People actually say that North Korea is better than South Korea.
Well, yes, because North Korea tries to put on a bunch of fucking propaganda. So
Yeah, because they have freedom and stuff. Look at this.
There are a
Disgusting.
handful out there.
Look at this. You tell me that. Say again. Tell me again which place is better to live.
Yeah.
You see that border? That's South Korea. This is North Korea at night. No fucking electricity.
They care about the environment.
True.
yeah, so true.
That's true.
That is true.
And then Zach, I would say, is somewhat on the more socially conservative side.
You know
This
why?
is how engaging.
You know why, Zach?
Because I'm a fucking dirty Jew.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. There's no other reason to
too,
say
dude.
that.
Me too.
You have not expressed your political opinions
Wait,
at all.
and I'm half Jewish, and she said I was left
Oh my God.
leaning but socially conservative.
There's no reason for her to
Is this a
say
dog
those
whistle?
things.
Did I just get dog whistle?
But then she goes, AB and Lena, they're Lebanese, so, and then she doesn't explain. She's like, obviously they're
They're the good ones. They're good guys. Yeah.
they're what? They're the
Don't tell her I'm half.
Uh-oh.
half racist, half awesome.
Hey, that's the perfect amount of racism. Am I right, am I right, guys?
I don't know.
Half Jedi, half Sith.
As long as you half hate yourself,
I think it's called a gray Jedi. No.
maybe you'll be fine.
Them. I can be completely wrong. This is a discussion again.
See?
So, but when
That's the funny part. She was like, I might be wrong. Remember, this is a discussion. It's a conversation.
This is a recorded video. There is no.
You're sitting alone in your maybe mother's like second bedroom or something like that. Come on now. It's not a conversation.
Well said.
I mean, you can make a conversational video, right? Like you can make a video where it's like a conversation with yourself, but I don't know, for the amount of times that she says, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. She just says these things so like weirdly confidently. And then she's like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. It's just weird. Because sometimes I'll do that. I'll be like, it kind of feels like this is happening, but I don't really know if that's true. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being cynical, shit like that. But she's just fucking dumb. Oh,
just how I'm gauging them. I can be completely wrong. This is a discussion again. So, but what I'm saying is that environment.
I love that. This is a discussion, by the way. I don't know. Dan Clancy might be a pedophile, but this is just a discussion, I might be wrong. I don't know. This is just a conversation we're having.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into it at all.
You guys like my pink cup?
He's not. There's no evidence he is.
Were you going off about Dan Clancy again?
Yeah.
I was reading something.
Well, it was just a conversation.
Yeah,
It's
don't.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I have
It's just his read of the situation.
Yeah.
Was pretty stable in a sort of awakened centrist / center left vibe, right?
How do you get that from Zach other than him being Jewish?
He's like never says anything.
Center left?
He's like the least political out of all of us. by a lot.
I hate to say it. I'm almost certain she's just saying that because you wear a Star of David, Zach. Like, I'm almost certain.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Does he really? Well, I thought I liked this guy. I'm just kidding.
Just no other explanation for it.
Yeah, I don't.
Now when you
I've never
It's socially
talked politics ever.
Maybe she thinks you're like Bumblebee, like you're speaking through the sound bites.
Yeah. Right.
Like that is you.
Yeah. But having said that, happy January 6th, everyone.
Happy Jan 6.
Shout out.
Just remember.
They'll all be free soon. Don't worry. The pardons are on their way.
That's right. Our boys are coming out. Our boys are coming home. We will riot again, my friends. We will do it again.
started hiring AB and Lena, who are Lebanese, who have been affected by a lot of these conflicts in the Middle East.
What about me? What about my wife? Like, my wife is Israeli. She's fucking affected by it too. Like, this weight she puts on. You guys are Lebanese and you are affected. You have family there.
Mm-hmm.
I also have family there.
I was invisible. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Ela also has family there. Like she's giving no weight. It's just like,
yeah. I mean, in her community, centrist is like a slur, right? Like they'll use the term centrist as like a fence sitter, right? Like somebody being a little more center leaning. There's nothing wrong with that, but they use it as like somebody who just sits on the fence. They're like, oh, there's equal weight to both of these sides of the topic, which there often isn't. You know, it depends on the topic. But that's what they call centrism, is just like fence sitting. True centrism really is just when you have like a political take, where you have like a mixture of different like progressive and conservative political takes, right?
It's what the fuck?
Even though I think they were both born in the United States, but their Lena's parents, for example, were recently in Lebanon, etc.
Because they're the victims, Ethan. Because they're brown people. That's literally it. That's the entire thing. Because they're some kind of Middle Eastern. They are the perpetual victims. That's literally her entire perspective. That's it. She's the kind of person that walks she walks next to like a black person and she gets on her knees like, you can cut the line. You can cut the line. Like she thinks that fucking Will Smith faces extreme systemic oppression. Like that's the kind of person she is.
Olivia, who seems to be quite progressive and is very, ideologically and socially left-leaning.
Why is she even attempting to characterize our
what is the point
of
you
even basing this on it? Why are you even talking about it?
Your weird perception, like off-kilter perception of each individual on the show.
Imagine what she was. Subscribe. I want more.
Killing this right now.
I don't know what Love's doing. He doesn't say much. Cameron.
You say a lot more than than Zach.
Yeah.
Certainly more than Zach.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm Swedish, guys. Whatever I say is just, I don't really know.
That's true.
I'm an immigrant.
That's what you meant. Yeah, immigrant. She hates immigrants.
Yeah, I mean, clearly. That guy doesn't say very much. Whatever.
Because he's an immigrant.
It's fucked up. It's just fucked
also
up.
seemed to be a pretty progressive person. Sam as well. So you started having this sort of environment that was fostering these ideas more openly. And when you have your researcher, who is a sort of kind of left-leaning person, and AB as well was also doing research, you start to your content begins to tilt. And then
she's still breathing so heavy, man.
You get to the debate era where Ethan Klein was debating Pearl from Just Pearly Things. He debated...
From where? Pearl from Just Pearl? You know that's like her thing, right? Like, she was... Okay.
The guy who's claimed that he cured Tourette's. There was also the debate. He debated Fresh and Fit, I believe, at some point. There was, which I didn't watch that. I think I had already checked out at that point. There was also...
Damn. Checked on the Fresh and Fit.
There was... Why... There were just a bunch of...
What the fuck are you doing? Hold on. What was that cut?
So...
She couldn't think of who else debated.
There was... Why...
What?
Sounds like so goofy there.
What?
Why?
What was that cut? Why?
Fresh and Fit, I believe, at some point. There was... Which I didn't watch that. I think I had already checked out at that point. There was also...
You know why I think she had to cut it?
There was... Why...
I think she listed off other debates that happened after Fresh and Fit, maybe.
That could be it. That actually might be it. That'd be fucking hilarious.
And then she's like, "Oh, so what I just said doesn't make sense."
I think she said, "Why can't I think of them?" And then he was probably sat there and looked at the screen again, or into the camera.
I think she said,
maybe she just threw up. Did you just start vomiting or something?
Why does it smell like gas in here?
Jesus Christ! Holy fuck!
I'm sure it's nothing.
Did he say ass or gas? Because I thought, okay.
She's very dumb. She's very slow.
Damn.
There were just a bunch of a lot of them in the beginning were people I didn't really know. I think that might be why I can't remember all of them. But anyway, there was these
Get
debates,
on
right?
with it.
And then streamer Hassan Piker was reacting to them because it was the same
Hassan
sort of
Piker. You know Hassan from do you guys know who Hassan is? Streamer Hassan from his streamer Hassan Piker. Guys, Hassan, it's Pro from Just Pro Things and Hassan from streamer Hassan Piker. Those are the two people.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got to get to the fucking point.
Technically, by that design, I would also be
Hey, for the 2000 GD, I need Ethan to stop playing with his wrist. Why, man? Maybe he's sore from jorking it.
a Fallen fan.
Okay, so hold on. Let me go
You
back.
can take my word for it, or you cannot. Just because I don't even want to start getting into like any of the identities on the Snark Reddit or any of that kind of stuff because Ethan's gonna go buck wild on that if it ever gets anywhere. I've been reading like
anybody who uses Reddit unironically is a fucking loser. Oh, help me!
There was a post about being a Fallen fan, which is what
on
Ethan,
Snark she's talking about. It's awesome.
I always love to put a face to the snarkers.
Well, there you go.
Oh, she definitely has a snarky face. I'll tell you much.
It's pretty much exactly what. It's pretty much. Yep. It's about it.
Ethan Klein refers to people who no longer like his content. I guess technically.
But still watch every second
by
of it.
that design, I would also be a Fallen fan. But the juxtaposition that Ethan Klein often puts towards Fallen fans
By that design, by that logic. Okay.
are people who are like borderline neo-Nazis.
No, I do not. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, watching her the first time was already bad enough. This is fucking brutal.
Like, just showing no
Makes me want to fucking prolapse my penis hole, you know?
evidence, no basis. Ethan thinks Fallen fans are neo-Nazis. What?
Well, you have said that some people on that subreddit are anti-Semitic.
Yeah, but she says Ethan talks about Fallen fans like they're all neo-Nazis.
Right.
That's insane.
Like these sort of people who really liked conservative content. They liked anti-SJW stuff. They really hate.
I always, dude, I know the Fallen fans are all leftists. You got, like, that's fucking absurd. All the
Well, you used to say that they were right-leaning. That's part's true.
SJW people left fucking a decade ago, man. It's all, you're such a dummy.
Hated leftists, they whatever. That was who he used to position mainly as these like Fallen fans, but to as the Hassan Piker crash out.
Yeah, tell me about that.
So a lot of the people brought up these other instances besides the recent what people are referring to as the Hassan Piker crash out, which I'll get into soon.
Good.
And
I refer to it as the Mika's Revenge In-N-Out burger.
through those events to remind
I'm fat, sorry.
people what they were, to sort of maybe place people in where they started feeling
I'm so sorry.
a disconnect with the content. So
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the $5 from GD. I would like to publicly apologize. I forgot Ethan had Tourette's. True.
the first thing I could think of, which is not something that many people really brought up, and this is going to sound really crazy to come out of my mouth, but the prolapse fixation
Dude,
is an issue.
I have never, this is amazing. She goes on to talk about how my obsession with prolapse is like so inappropriate. It's fantastic.
He's an issue. For one, you have the issue of, that's kind of gross.
Of jorking it. Yeah. Okay.
So what happened?
Wow.
I thought she would have been used to gross things, no?
Oh, gee whiz, kind of gross.
Oh, that's
insane. That's especially for this show.
With this is it started with Howie Mandel just raw posting a prolapse on TikTok.
Raw
where
posting
it
a
was
prolapse
someone prolapsing through a pair of shorts or something.
Is that what it is?
And he was like, "What's going on? Is this COVID or something?"
Like
so it became a meme because everybody's like, Howie Mandel, the known like germaphobe or whatever, plus like just beloved TV host, just not having any idea what he's looking at. He says he thought he sat on something, which I guess kind of makes sense in context.
Show. That's where he said it. He said it on our show.
Because there's no other universe where Howie Mandel would just be doing that. It was like a boomer gets TikTok moment, and it was quite wholesome and funny, right?
What? Him posting the prolapse was wholesome and funny, but I'm gross? Make that make sense.
Yeah, I remember her saying that. It was so fucking stupid. It was like, I guess, slightly weird that he was showing it to everybody, but who cares? It's a stupid podcast. She's being so dumb.
Also, she knows nothing about Howie Mandel. He did like gross stuff, I feel, right? Like,
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he has a pretty weird sense of humor on TikTok.
Yeah, that's 100% what he would do.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit! TikTok just they just put my video. They just restored my fucking account back into the monetization. They're so fucking stupid though. People are so fucking dumb. I fucking hate these people. I fucking hate TikTok so much. They keep going back and forth between me having like they're fucking up so bad. But okay.
Was Ethan Klein became obsessed with this and started showing this to everybody, the TikTok to everybody and stuff. But then also got involved with this sex worker named Hunger FF, who's really famous for utilizing his prolapse rear end.
What's the problem?
Rear end.
You got involved with the sex worker.
I gave big ups to someone who does it.
It doesn't really matter. That I already stopped using that TikTok because it has so many fucking strikes on it because they just keep calling everything non-original. It's actually insane. I'm almost hoping that it gets banned and people go to other accounts. So I don't have this fucking problem anywhere else.
We humanized the prolapsing, and honestly, we have a great relationship with Hunger. I like him a lot.
Yeah, it started off as this like weird thing that we all didn't really know what the fuck was going on, and then we were like, oh, turns out this is like maybe not. We shouldn't just label this as weird. It's just people's fucking thing.
Yeah, because the Hunger's
You're into what you're into.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking weird, dude. What are you talking about?
I know that's a very socially conservative attitude for me to have.
Hey, come on now. Not anything, Dan. Take it back. We don't like when men kiss. Remember?
So true, King. So true.
We were just talking about it.
What the fuck? That cut to Dan was so creepy looking.
Dan, before the show, he came up to me and said, Ethan, I hate when men kiss.
I mean, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't get like super horny from it, just a little, but like that's what my problem is with it. It doesn't turn me on that much, you know?
I said, whoa, Dan, that's conservative. That sounds really conservative.
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
Ba-da-bam-bam.
I did not say that.
When I said I was having baby, Dan asked if I was married first.
Guys, relax. Stop flipping out over the high view count today. It's only because we're watching Ethan, okay? Normal stream, 200 views, tops. All right?
Oh, very conservative. Very conservative.
Normal stream, no viewers. No view. Ethan stream, more views. I got to start talking shit about Ethan. I'll get more viewers.
Being the Lebanese legend that I am, I said, guys, stop it.
Thank you. I know. I'm so glad your Lebanese came out at that point.
This is just the fucking Ethan Klein waiting room at this point. All the views that I was getting throughout when Ethan was gone are gone now because he's back. Nobody wants to watch me anymore.
To defend me. You vouched for me.
To make
vouched for a half two, my friend.
And what do you do?
This is beautiful. This is a beautiful moment. Mika's very happy of the racial boundaries we're crossing.
Is he would sit people down and force them to watch this content when they were being
force them with a gun.
Interviewed by him.
Forced? What do you mean?
Nobody was forced.
Golly, dude, shut up.
So he did it to Howie, which I guess sort of
This is such pearl clutching because even if you thought it was like uncomfortable, it's really not that deep. It's not that big of a deal.
actually makes sense. I think he might have had him do it in person, which is even worse. Then
No, it's not. It's funny. It's awesome. Everybody
Mika, did you just so you know, Ethan once promised me that he would send me a free Teddy Fresh thing, and he never did. So basically, Ethan's a liar. Oh, well, I'm fucked him the balls. Ethan's just a liar, and you know what? I think he's cheap. So say that. Say those things. Say that he's cheap, and see how that goes for you.
Love that.
And also, Howie goes and shows that to everyone now. So
He's the one, I'm over it, and Howie's the one showing it to like fucking like Michelle Obama.
Yeah, that's actually kind of awesome.
He's passing the baton. He's keeping it alive.
Yeah.
Also, Howie, he's a Jew.
True.
True.
Although she didn't say anything mean about him.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll keep that one in the pocket.
I guess to a certain degree, you can
See, he'll keep it in the pocket. What else do you keep in your pockets? Typically, raw lunch meat is what I keep in my pockets.
go, yeah, that's like the joke, right? Like that was the guy who did it. But why was he showing Stavros
Stavros, the most like shock fucking gross,
Yeah, I don't think Stavros
ridiculous comedian ever.
Why was is that his name? I think so. That's how you pronounce it. Why is Brittany Broski have to watch this?
I just sent it. This is
Brittany Broski. We had such a fun time goofing and laughing. And then she went on Cody Ko's podcast like the next day and was laughing about it, how funny it was.
This is the video I was saying I was worried.
Yeah, but the power dynamic, dude. You know what I mean? The power dynamic. Oh,
worried that you were going to show, and you were like,
By the way, I make conscious effort before I show this to be like, just so you know, this is what it is. And you definitely, I'm not going to show it to you if you don't want to see it. Pretty sure
I will. I'll show my prolapse anus too.
I always did that.
Why would I do that? What kind of psycho do you think I am? All right, you're not showing the screen, right, Ian?
You're just going to show me?
Yeah, well, if I show this at home, I'd be banned on all.
Well, girl, we're halfway there.
All right,
so much of what these people's criticism these days is like, and then he told a joke. It's like, shut the fucking find something else to complain about. He did a joke that I thought was gross and unacceptable. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Nicholas DeOreo's.
Whoa, dude! You guys have to stop being so comfortable using that fucking word.
He said she's acting like you flash your guests.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, right? She makes it sound like.
Does he? Can I be a guest? Or?
Showing them my prolapse.
Yeah.
Nice. Say cheese. A minute long. Okay. It says.
It's a minute. It's 10 seconds.
Yeah. But maybe you can bail whenever you want, but it gets better towards the end. So it says, "Is this COVID related?" Yeah.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Wait, did you not see this, Hila?
No, I didn't.
You did it?
I think Mika needs to watch the video. It is really experience.
It really is.
It's a unique experience.
What?
Wait. Look. Why? Don't make me look at this by myself.
This, like, actually...
She sounds like she hates it so much, dude. She actually is getting so abused right now by Ethan Klein. I probably should have helped my team.
Stop. You're crazy.
Kind of cringe. So.
Oh, that's making me gag, bitch.
That's actually our friend of the show, Hunger FF.
I love Hunger, but
Why are we making Anthony Fantano see this?
I don't know. Did you happen to see everybody laughing on a fucking comedy podcast, you moron?
Guys, I'm
what is,
somebody said Brittany posted motherfucking horse porn. Don't act like she's above this. Wait, what?
She posted what porn?
She voshed. She did a vosh.
I didn't know that.
Hold on.
Hold on. If
you know what's really weird though, I actually saw Vaush watching that guy Arbery Smalls hanging out with a horse. It was actually so weird. You know,
I'm posting like gross out stuff. What is your content? ASMR? Because we're all falling asleep here, lady.
Ooh, got her. Burned her.
Except
he just tossed her in an oven, dude. That was fucking crazy.
ASMR, except really annoying sounds.
Right? Why is this being forced? This is not comfortable content.
Forced.
This is not. They're not
dude.
really consenting to this a lot of the time. I feel like
They're not consenting to this a lot of the time. He basically raped them. It's actually fucking crazy.
there's definitely like a element of feeling like a coercion because of the interview.
Coercion. You know, yeah. Basically, Ethan's is a sexual predator.
Oh my god!
And the crew.
Seriously, you need to fucking
grow up.
Life. Yeah, stop.
It's what I feel like watching this video. Holy shit.
Dude, what the hell?
Crew will often push back on this as well. There's also the event, and this leans into the next thing too, which some people refer to as Bottomgate, where linking to this prolapse.
That's what I call my asshole.
Thing too. People have really felt that Ethan Klein was...
Bottomgate was before the prolapse, wasn't it?
Long before.
Yeah. We dealt with that. We've been over that. We learned from it. We've grown. We're an ally.
Rich is our dog now.
The only thing Ethan really did there was that he kept like pressing that one guy who was gay about being a bottom. That was it. The joke in and of itself was fine.
Was it about Rich?
All right. If you have a lot of anal sex, your booty hole is obviously going to get loose, which makes sense. You probably poop easier. I talked to gay guys about it. Okay.
Well, he was like one of the.
I have personal experience with it.
The people that called out, and now Rich just posted the H3 defense video a couple weeks ago.
Look at
how far we've come.
I was very grateful. Rich, I saw that video. I was very grateful. I thought it was very nice, and actually, I want to show it.
It's after this, it's the next section.
Dan's the queen. Tired of Dan. I can't stand Dan. All right. You lame hoes. My life's a reality
These people
show.
want to just focus on like, he did this one thing 7 years ago that was super offensive, and then not talk about like he's done this and he's come a long way, and you know we've you know, he's an ally now, and
I'm coming
this and that. And I talked nice about a gay person once, like she did with the Jews.
Vouched.
It's true. So these must be innocent.
I vouched for a gay person one time in like 2000 and
no, dude, it's not. We didn't look into it. I've talked to gay guys. Okay, stop.
19.
It's giving church lady. It's given Reverend Love.
Bro, can I tell you something? I love my wife to death. She started saying it's giving. She said that like a little bit, and I've been like, "What the hell's wrong with you? What are you doing?" I haven't said that to her. I love my wife, but I find it so strange.
Joy's wife. You know what I mean? And it actually is interesting.
It's giving me
claiming
diarrhea.
that I'm socially conservative because these people, like, it really is starting to feel like the people. You know, in the 90s, it was conservative. It was Tipper Gores and like conservative moms that were like policing jokes and everything.
Hipster? What the fuck?
Everything. And you're doing the exact same thing, man.
It's crazy, right? It's happening now from the far left, policing jokes.
Well, I don't think it was moms. I think it was ugly moms, right? So it's kind of on the ball.
It's just.
But the weird thing is, like, people listen. They believe it for somebody. Like, they don't think about how stupid it is. They just they believe it. It's very weird.
Well, it's retroactive too, because again, it's like all of these things that she's naming, she watched and was a fan of throughout all of it, and now
I think she's
kind of like
intentionally
rewriting history.
She's intentionally being unclear about it because that's such an obvious refutation of her moral high ground. You know?
Yeah.
So she's like, I guess I know about all the characters, and I guess I remember all the lore, but I don't remember. Yeah, you remember.
She's a huge fucking fan. Either that or she's a huge hate watcher, or she's both.
You're watching right now.
Probably.
How do I say this?
Crying right now.
Inappropriately pushing homosexual men as inappropriate.
Down the stairs? Like what?
Maybe not inappropriate that he doesn't believe in it, but it was like a joke, kind of, you know?
Wow, sounds terrible. Even listen, it was. I agree, it was offensive, but the way she described it doesn't even sound bad.
Like what?
She just described it so stupidly. He was offensive to gay guys, I think, one time.
And then there was this whole conversation, and I
She knows more about their birthdays than she knows about like the fucking controversy they've been in.
never watched this episode because I think they started it and I got so cringed out that I just stopped watching. And this was something that I noticed was common with
Again, that's part of like I've never liked him. I've always cringed at his show.
That's why I watched
watching H3. A lot of people go, yeah, I couldn't finish the episode. It was like too cringe. And I'm like, well, then why are we watching it, Queen? Because I watch
Queen
question. Go somewhere else. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, girl, let's look at the stats. I mean, we have 37,000 people watching right now. I don't fucking care if you think it's cringe and you go watch a different show. It's fine. We'll be fine.
I got 37 people watching. What the fuck?
It reminds me of that one post on the Snark after our live show of the girl wearing our merch and saying that
Tacoma's weeping right now.
That she became a snarker during the show. Midway through the show, she was
Right.
and she was so proud. I was like, this is fucking insane.
It is. It is insane. Yeah.
But thanks for supporting.
Appreciate the financial support.
a lot of other people, you know?
Shout out to Caleb Hammer.
I don't cringe out of their content.
Then watch
halfway through ever.
theirs.
If I do, I kind of
This is a self-own. If you like other content, watch that. Why the fuck are you sitting and watching
Not a
content you
problem.
don't like? Jesus
Not
Christ.
a problem.
Holy shit.
or watch them again. So what's happening with this? You know, I've never watched like a ContraPoints video, been like so icked
what's
that I
happening?
need to leave, or I've never watched like a.
So just watch those videos. Who cares?
What the fuck is your point? Good for ContraPoints. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's great.
Like a Smokey Glow video, or a Megan Ann video, or an Anna McIntyre video, or even like a Foodie Beauty.
Are
girl-
any of those people even doing comedy? Like, are they even in the same genre? Listen, lady, I'm pushing the envelope every day.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
walking the line between PC and on my PC.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know. But I'm pushing the envelope. I'm grossing you out. Yeah, and I'm tickling your fancy and I'm making you laugh. That's part of what makes a great comedian. And I will tell you this. I am the last line of defense against people like
my
you.
understanding. That's my
That's why she's so mad.
Or Real World Reaction Channel video or where I've just been so icked that I need to like bounce.
Okay.
You know?
You look like you could. Sorry. Me too.
Yeah.
So
I love fat jokes.
what happened essentially
They're low hanging fruit because the fruit is just too heavy.
Love that, Zach. I don't know why it's good. What is she? What happens when she leaves? That's her leaving.
Okay.
That's so her leaving.
That's good. That's good.
That's funny.
essentially was they were talking about
That's
like
pushing
tops
the
and
envelope right
bottoms.
there.
That's what
Looney
I'm
Tunes
not.
ass
We are
sound
really.
effects.
Hey, who's on first? Answer me that.
Was in that whole
the front
concept,
fell
and then the chat was pushing back, being like, "Hey, like this is starting to sound kind of homophobic or whatever." Dan starts
Or whatever.
yelling at them. Ethan starts yelling at them, and everybody is
Thank you for the $5 from Tyrone Bigham. She looks like Starla from the regular show. Who's that? Let me see.
really like annoyed about the
Oh, hold on. Maybe I just connected the dots. I think
thinks you
is
were
this the
defending
social?
Dude, come on. That's not nice. That's not nice. Damn. Hey, it's her and Nicholas Diorio hanging out together. I don't know. I'm being stupid. Jesus Christ. What a terrible fucking face on this. God damn. That's just because they paused it at a weird time. That's pretty much it. That's it.
Social, huh?
Yes.
Well, I was kind of, and that's why people got mad at me. But I was getting more just frustrated with the amount of whining that was going on, not necessarily
Whining
the,
and dining,
I think it
baby.
got
intent of the
To be
message.
fair to you,
Huh?
I think to be fair to you, it got worse as time went on. I got dumber and dumber.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, it's been tough. It's been tough.
Yeah, we're still working on that. I'm working on defending a gay man
At least once an episode.
once a month.
Once a month?
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
not
we gotta
nearly
start
enough.
easy.
You're phobic, dude.
Got to start. Got to start somewhere.
You're hella phobic.
this combativeness where people are we're just trying to kind of push you in a right direction. So that icked out a lot of people, and I saw that on the Snark Reddit too when there was the post of like, why did you stop watching the show? A lot of people brought up that.
Good.
There was-
Leave. Oh my God, that was so long ago. Like, move on. Holy shit.
Also,
Yeah, what? That
this
was
was
like
a
3 or 4 years
Yeah,
ago.
all this stuff.
Well, it's just it's recounting Ethan being bad guy content. Like that's really the whole thing is. It's so fucking boring. Her video was already boring, and this rewatching it's so fucking boring again because she's just such an annoying fucking bitch.
Stuff is like ancient history.
Sorry, that might have been mean, but she kind of deserves it.
You-
I'm also so tired of like these like intentionally safe content creators who sensationalize every fucking thing that goes on just so that they can get attention because that's what the atmosphere wants. Like everything. And and one of the things Ethan has done it too. Like Ethan has done like the sensationalized things for attention too. Like it's not, but still, it's just like so fucking cringe. I hate people like this. It seems like Ethan's kind of like chilled out ever since once him and Hassan disconnected. I think maybe he realized that he was a little audience captured with some things. It's just so fucking obnoxious.
Okay.
Yeah.
huge one. I'll get to what my end was.
Whoa, your N-word?
Is this segment where they were talking about QG Cinderella, who is a streamer on Twitch.
Don't hit me with the fucking chestnuts again. Go play.
It's so funny. Every time the Cutie Cinderella thing comes up, everybody criticizes me because my take is that she overreacted and she didn't need to come on and fucking bawl her eyes out on camera over something that wasn't even her. I get it. Your face superimposed onto something that's not like kind of realistic looking is like sad for you, but you're coming on fucking crying your eyes out. It's not even your body. Everybody knows it. You're a famous fucking streamer. It would be a bigger deal if you were a nobody who like lost a job opportunity to that. It's just like people are like fucking overreact. Oh, you're so wrong. She was violent. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hit Zach while she's talking. I can't do this. Hit her with it.
Where someone
She turned her stream on to have a performative fucking cry session. That's what she did. Okay, she could be upset. She went online to cry about it on purpose for fucking attention. So I don't care.
made AI pornography of her, essentially a deepfake video. And
she's acting like I made the AI porn.
She's crying. I also never saw this episode, thank God. I feel
So
like
then
I
why are
would've
you talking about it? You haven't even seen it.
lost it back then. But I mean, I guess not thank God, because I ended up watching for quite a while longer.
Why?
No. Keep it going. Oh, no? Should I button?
No.
Oh, come on.
No, you don't have to button anything.
You don't have to
We
play
should
it.
watch the clip unedited.
Okay, all right. That's
Watch my balls unedited.
true.
Yeah, because it has the chestnuts in it. That's the whole point.
Oh, good point. That is a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, is that why they're doing it?
Why?
What is going on with you?
Sorry, don't mind me.
I had an idea. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I'm a comedian. You know, I'm out here. I'm in different lanes, man. I'm just swerving and jiving.
Jiving.
We got to try different things. We got to take risks, right, Zach?
Oh, true king.
This one did not pay off.
No, they don't always pay off.
You know, and
but the good thing, Dan, is that even when they don't pay off, it's still an opportunity to learn.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, guys, failure is feedback. You know.
Wow.
Thank you.
Now that's what we call nuance.
Someone's making me kind of horny.
Sir.
The fuck? What the hell is this?
If you are able to look at women who are not selling themselves
what the
or
fuck?
benefiting off of
What is
being
going on
seen
over
sexually,
Wait a minute. Did I just say this is making me horny during the Cinderella thing? Hold on. Wait a minute. Someone's making me kind of
Thank
horny.
you, sir.
The fuck? What the hell is this?
if you are able to look at women who are not selling
That was-
themselves
what
or
the fuck?
benefiting off of
What is
being
going on
seen
over
sexually,
Wait a minute. Did I? That's probably not a good look. Okay. It's not that bad though. Could have been worse. Let's continue. Let's continue.
I wanted to disappear.
You're a monster, dude.
You guys are crazy.
This one is kind of.
Why did you do that?
Zach, what the?
The only problem is I can't play it with the cheerleader skin, because Mika will call me a pedophile because, you know, it's obviously a child even though it's a grown adult in a cheerleader costume. But she seems like the type to virtue signal about that. So I'll just go with the demon because only a conservative woman would have a problem with this. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Dude, this game's horny as hell. This is crazy.
Bro.
Thank you, AB.
I got so much shit for that too, but I was laughing because you were blaming Zach.
Yeah, there was a lot
I
of
couldn't
funny.
believe what was going on. I was just like,
I was in shock.
I was Sam
laughing
on the inside. This is how I really felt.
There was a lot of funny things going on that weren't laughing at her that I was thinking about, like blaming it on Zach.
Yeah.
Just fucking listening to Anouk singing. I don't know. It was still a fresh meme.
Right, we had just discovered the chestnuts thing.
Yeah.
We were still experimenting with the boundaries, and like you said, it was.
I have a history of laughing in situations like this. It's so I'm thinking about all this. Whatever, it's fine. Everyone's fine. Also, well, hold on. Listen.
Just not being aware of like the severity of this like event, I guess, and cognitive dissonance as well that I'm not proud of. I think.
I don't think she knows what that means.
I think it.
It's confirmation Ethan watched my video, just to be clear, because that's what I said. Ethan, you stupid fuck. I know that this motherfucker's watching my content. He's on a 2-week break. You guys sitting here saying that Ethan's not watching everybody's take on his take. Okay.
Was just a lot of it for me too.
She said cognitive dissonance of that thing. What was the cognitive?
Say that she's
I think
not proud of.
she kept watching the show, so she's saying that she was utilizing cognitive dissonance because she was separating from that moment, I guess.
But she said she didn't even watch that episode.
Right, but she knew it happened. I guess.
She's not
And then
making
she
any
said
sense.
She kept watching.
She can't admit that she watched it. She's probably laughing. She was probably laughing along.
I don't know.
I don't know. She
I go that
was,
far.
she was yucking it up probably.
Nipping at your nose.
Why is this so weird? What is this?
The Rock one.
Oh God.
It's The Rock.
He's creepy. Don't like him.
The Rock is creepy.
Don't like him.
Was I didn't have anyone to help me with research at the time. Now Nor helps me.
You have
I don't either, so I just don't research.
have help with research? Holy shit. Who'd you say, Nor?
It's a Lebanese name.
Or Nor. I think that's what you're talking about. Was that a good joke or no?
Okay, but it is an Arab name.
Shout out. I think she said Nora.
Well,
I don't vouch for her.
Nora's nowhere to be found on the research. Oh, hey, come on now. We kidding, huh?
Right. I didn't have anybody to help me, but the show had brought into these different episodes that gave me an idea of like research. So for example, like I would not use the H3 videos
You
as
are
research
such
because there's
a
a lot
bad.
of
You
inaccurate.
cannot.
She's a communicator,
You cannot be a
Dan.
teacher. You cannot be a teacher.
She's a communicator.
You cannot form a sentence.
Ever teach these nuts?
It's because she's
Think
scared.
about what you're saying a little bit.
She's scared. That's why.
I'm so scared right now.
She's petrified.
Do you need to rewatch the disclaimer?
Yeah, did you not watch the 20-minute disclaimer, Dan?
Oh my god.
Were your eyes closed or something? It's just a conversation, and it's nuanced too.
But let's say, for example, like they were talking about for like Colleen Ballinger or whatever, they would get exclusive interviews that I was not able to get ever.
What?
They would get a lot of exclusive things that I
Talking
was
about
not
us.
able to access.
Is she trying to justify why she's watching the show still? I think she is.
I think that's where she's going with this.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So she was not watching because it was fun. She was watching for research.
Research purposes. True.
Had to.
She had to.
Poor girl.
They basically coerced her into watching because they'd get these exclusive interviews.
Exclusive access.
Yeah.
Oh my
I had to
God.
watch it, you guys. I know it's a crime. It's like it's a crime against humanity to have watched the H3 podcast.
They would
She's so brave, dude. Stop.
be able to pay for things I couldn't access. So I would watch them as like a basis of like where to find these things, and then kind of expand from
Oh
there
my
pretty
God,
often. So
you are such a phony.
that was sort of what I was even telling myself at the time. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. And then I obviously got to my final straw later that year. But
Tell me what it was.
Issue was
Damn.
QT Cinderella
I had a straw today with my Dunkin' Donuts, dude. It's so bad. Fucking broke. I'm already having a bad enough day, you know?
was talking about how she felt
Gotta watch this fucking asshole.
violated.
All right.
Mika, not Ethan. All right.
No,
It's serious.
I'm running out of time
Right.
here.
You're so.
But,
I
like,
think
this
Dan
is
hit
like-
it right on the head. She's not making this video to expose us. She's defending herself. This whole video.
So true.
It's like I was
So true,
never
King.
an H3 fan. I would never do such thing. Oh my god, it's so apparent now.
Yeah, I
was
really want
only-
to see her
yeah,
initial
you're
video.
right.
I want to see her initial video and what the comments were. I'm so
Yeah.
curious who was bullying
It must
her.
have been defending me. It had to be.
or
and
not
now-
going in on you enough.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it could be that
something
too.
I
like
think they're
that.
mad at her for being a H3 fan.
Yes.
Well, they were all telling her that she's such a brave. She's so brave. So brave, queen.
Too nuanced.
Having Teddy Fresh, all this shit. Wow, that's scary.
Even though all of them did too, and even though
how'd they not hit him?
they stopped watching 4 years ago, but they watch every episode. And,
Right,
You know,
right.
it's just
I mean, this like collective like hysteria about this show and about me in particular is so fucking insane. These people have no idea what they're talking about. It's literally collective hysteria. These people, they've lost their mind.
Yeah.
She has lost her mind. She's acting like I'm Nick Fuentes doing like a white nationalist show or something. You know what I mean? Like, you know exactly who I am. You've been watching the show. You see my controversies. You see my high points. You see me deal with the controversies and all this shit. You know exactly what you're getting yourself into, okay? And it's good, and it's normal. It's not. This is not a fucking crazy show, okay? Say offensive things sometimes, but like, you know, that's part of my brand of comedy, and it always has been. Always. I have never changed from that.
what that video is and what it looks like, right? So it's like
Get my ass
very
beat by this
silly,
thing.
obviously.
Holy
Okay.
moly.
So then
I'm sorry, girl. You think it was only silly? Is she really trying to reduce
Did
Cutie
she just
Cinderella's suffering?
minimize that?
Only silly?
No.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, no, that was devastating. It
Mika,
wasn't silly.
that's disgusting.
I'm looking at it right now like Sam was looking.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Damn.
they sort of apologize for it.
Sort of. You're such a dude. I got a perfect 10 out of 10. That was my 10 out of 10 apology
That's
from
right.
from Psychology in Seattle. How dare you say I didn't
true.
apologize?
It's true.
That was the whole great achievement that came out of that. Like, yes, I got I got mega canceled for it and
I've missed
lost fans and advertisers and stuff. But I did get a 10 out of 10 apology, and that's something that I will cherish forever. The advertisers, they'll come back. Or no, that doesn't help. They might be gone, but the 10 out of 10 stays forever.
Right.
Yeah.
It was very
I doubt I'm going to be getting a 10 out of 10 apology from her after this.
weak, and people were really not happy.
No, these people
give her a chance.
These people, her and Aubrey both, will never apologize because if they do, they'll be eaten alive by this mint.
I think that they would potentially apologize. I don't know. I mean, who knows? But the only reason that they would is if like the entire public sphere like disagreed with them. That would be it. Like they're all performative. That's the entire thing is like a performance piece. Always. That's always what it is.
This hysterical mob
with it, and it actually became a meme that like it shifted into Ethan Klein kind of almost separating responsibility to a certain degree by claiming that what happens is he just gets into this like uncontrolled state he refers to as
Goblin Mode.
Goblin Mode.
I do not call myself Goblin Mode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did.
Do I go?
Well,
I'm in
no.
Goblin Mode, guys.
If I'm remembering,
It's happening again.
That's what I do, dude.
No.
That's what I used to do.
That's
if
Tom
I'm
Ward.
remembering correctly,
They know it's me, dude. They refuse to respond to me. They all refuse. They refuse to acknowledge my existence because they know that I got that dog in me.
you in your apology talked about how you have Tourette's, and
Okay.
you pulled up different symptoms, and some of them were like impulsiveness. And
Turning into a goblin, you know, anti-Semitism much. I don't know if you guys know this, but goblins usually are media representation of Jews. It's rude as hell. Just means
you were questioning, like, is it possible that this is why? So
Yeah, dude.
I don't necessarily think it was that. Like, I'm in goblin mode. I think it was a thought.
Goblin needs notes.
Goblin mode? Is that what you're calling Tourette's?
It's anti-Semitism, dude. That's what it's anti-Semitism.
Tourette's now? Shame on you. Absolutely shame on you.
I vouch for the goblins.
Yeah, what's wrong with
I vouch
goblins?
for their existence for sure. I mean, I've worked here long enough. Sometimes, Ethan, I think there is something to that.
But I'm not
you
like
lose control a little bit.
Fine, but that's not like, oh, here it is. He took the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde potion. He's turning into the goblin.
Yeah. It was a serious conversation about what is goblin mode, you know?
Yeah.
That's actually what happens every time we hit the button. Ethan's howling at the moon, and we hit the button.
I'm bursting out of my clothing.
Yeah, we go hit him with a shot real quick, and he's good.
Also was something where he said that if there's another Holocaust,
Okay, you cannot keep doing this Jew, grasping your straws at me making Jew jokes. Like, shut the fuck up. Stay in your own lane. Seriously, shut the fuck up. How dare you tell me what
I mean, like that again. His point there, he was kind of right. I said it from the start, dude. I'm a cool guy. Like Ben Shapiro sucks the dick of fucking white supremacists sometimes, and like some of the conservatives he talks to. That's why he had to fucking fire Candace Owens, just to be clear. So, like, yeah, kind of true, kind of based, King, kind of based.
Can't say about Ben Shapiro's Jewishness. And that's a funny joke. I stand by it 100% to this day. And it was not only was it funny, it was extraordinarily on the nose. I was talking about his support for Candace Owen, who, by the way, now he has had an insane falling out of,
he's
and
completely
she is like
disavowed.
basically like pro killing Jews, genocide. Like she is a psychotic Nazi.
She is extremely anti-Semitic.
So I was
unquestionably
right.
So, and you were right.
And I was.
She's kind of hot though, so I'd be Uncle Semitic. She's married to a white gay guy though, and I'm married to a beautiful black queen. Well, okay.
It's funny.
Never should have associated. And yeah, I did think it was funny too.
And so just like always, I'm right.
I just feel like I'm not even going to explain why what I said was stupid. You know, it's not even worth it.
And funny.
Well, let's add some nuance, Ethan.
True. This is a nuanced conversation.
I will say, when it comes to that joke, because some of my cousins are like Ben Shapiro fans, and like they always
Why
talk
am I
about
doing
us
this
being
myself?
softy lefties. I'm like, oh, you know what Ethan said? And they're always so shocked because they think we're all just like very sensitive.
They
I was like,
don't-
oh, yeah,
they don't
I get
listen
it.
to the
Surprise-
show
don't
if they
surprise you,
think-
huh?
Yeah.
She's not
You
hot.
know
She's
how
all
hard it
right.
is to try to be like an.
I feel like
hate to call
Candace Owens is the kind of girl that would like let you call her the N-word in bed for like a sexual thrill, and she would get off to it. You know what I mean? Like, so that's the only reason why I would ever sleep with her. The only reason I would ever sleep with her, dude. That's it.
Myself edgy, but like, I take risks, right? I'm not always like towing the line.
fair.
Yeah, but you know how hard it is to take risks telling jokes like that, and also like having a left community. It's hard.
I'm pretty hard right now, dude. Thinking about Candace Owens and saying slurs.
I'm so sorry for you, man.
But I have that. But I have that talent.
No,
man.
you're right. You're 100% right. And I remember that situation where Dan was getting shit during the controversy we were just talking about, Bottomgate, whatever. Truly, as someone who, like, I learned so much from you guys when I moved out here, from Dan, Ethan, all you guys. Sorry, that's the right-wing guy in back. But seeing how Dan was getting so much backlash made me, like, really, like, lose some faith in the, in the left. I'm like, dude, if they're mad at Dan, there's no, like, there's nothing I could do. I cannot live up to be perfect enough.
I deserve some of the heat that I got from that. I will say, and I did apologize. I think the way that that I reacted to my frustration with the chat came across that I was getting frustrated because they were sticking up for gay people.
Holy fuck.
And in retrospect, looking back on it, I was able to see how it was interpreted that way. And I apologize. I gave a sincere apology, and I don't stand by it.
All right, we get it, Dan. You're gay.
But that said, you know, the people were being a bit much.
Yeah, I'm talking about even I'm
They
talking
were
about
being a
after
bit
your
much.
apology, even and clarifying, and taking accountability for whatever it was.
You know, if people don't want to forgive me, that's fine, I suppose.
What if they want to make video essays about you like 7 years later?
That might annoy me.
And call you socially conservative.
That might annoy me a little bit.
That Ben Shapiro should go first.
And you disagree?
Didn't you get banned for a week over this joke? What the fuck?
Well, what is?
I don't disagree.
Does it matter what order? At the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm sure she's thinking as long as we all go, it doesn't really matter, you know? That's probably her take there. You dick, he's fucking teleported away, I think.
And we'll all end up in the same place.
That's what Ethan Klein said.
Yeah, that's what I said, and I stand on that shit. That's what Ethan Klein, a Jewish man, said about another Jewish man who was fucking... You want to have a nuanced conversation? Like, shut the hell up, dude. The fact that, you know, conservatives were originally the ones that were outraged by that and getting me canceled. It's amazing to see now leftists like her clutching their pearls about my terrible comment about Ben Shapiro to prove that I'm anti-Semitic.
What's wrong with me?
You guys shoehorn...
Sorry, this video is just so interesting. I'm not playing well.
The theory is fuck. Jesus Christ.
That's not what
Well, it's just something else to complain about.
you were going for.
Shoe horse theory.
Horseshoe theory?
No, try again.
More like Jew horse theory. Right, Vosh? We're so funny.
Horseshoe theory.
There it is. Third time's the charm.
Nice.
There you go. You can go, speaking of Nick Fuentes, you could probably go dab him up and share. You guys agree on this one, probably.
Disavow this as a concept, obviously. So
She just defended a Jew. She just put her,
Dude, this actually might be the worst one. This whole time. Oh my God.
just defended a Jewish
She
man.
vouched.
She vouched, yeah.
She hit her quota for the week.
She vouched.
that was another event that he considered, that Goblin Mode thing.
Ugh.
So he ended up getting this like broadcasting button where Ethan could
I can't believe this is still going, dude.
push it.
I preferred the Arbery Smalls segment. It was so much shorter. Sorry.
And it would cut the last 15 seconds, similar to like a censor button on live television. So instead of really addressing, I found the QT Cinderella stuff, he kind of boiled it down to this like Goblin Mode, right?
She is such a fucking pathetic liar.
Oh, I don't have my old up.
Literally 10 out of 10. Go back. That's the only one on record. Like, how dare you lie about that?
Then crew members started leaving
Ugh.
in the last year. First, Cameron Grants.
Hold on. Chronologically, there was a huge gap between
this has all been all over the place.
Cutie Cinderella thing and Cam leaving. That was like years apart, wasn't it?
Probably about a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, really festered in with that person for so long, huh?
Maybe a little over.
Yeah.
And then Sam Cameron
Right.
said that he received another job. He received a job offer closer to where he's from, Massachusetts, and he was moving back. And he also just really, really hated living in California. Now,
Clearly,
obviously,
he's
you
lying.
can receive when you're a public-facing figure as well,
Clearly,
like
he
Cameron
hated
was
Ethan.
on the show. You can receive job offers like just randomly, right? Like via email, via whatever. I just wonder.
What?
I feel like he
Bro, can I just tell you this? Holy fuck! I'm just like looking to see what this fucking like girl.
was applying.
Shut up, bitch! What the fuck? I was just like looking to see what like if there's any updates on her, and like I just came to this community post and it says, "Hi everyone, I privated my video on Sunny V2 and Ava criticizing due to the current allegations and proof of Ava's actions, along with the recent influx of comments and that border transphobic blah 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 blah." Bro, I sent a video and I stand by this was still trash. Okay, then why'd you take it down, you fucking coward? That's what I'm talking about. This person's a coward. She just goes with the public perspective is. So she was getting blowback, and then she gives this little, like, gay little community, sorry, this cringe little community note, where she's like, I took it down because of all the hate. But I do agree with it. If you agree with it, then keep it up, you fucking pussy. People cried like a bunch of pussies, too, over that take. Who gives a fuck? This is what I'm talking about. She's the safe taker. Whatever the safe take is. Whatever the fucking safe take is. She's a loser. She's a fucking loser. Everything's about what the safe take is. She doesn't care about the truth or any nuance. She's a fucking loser. All right? Fuck out of here. Oh, the internet's so full of nuance. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
For jobs to get that offer.
If only you knew how fucking wrong you are.
And not true.
If only you knew just how fucking wrong you are.
Yeah, it's
what pathetic.
That's all that needs to be said. You're wrong.
You're gay.
Very wrong.
You're
Also,
wrong.
we'll probably be playing Marvel Rivals later with Cameron. We're still.
Dude, my ass hurts so much in this chair.
I am itching to get back on Thor, dude. I'm telling you.
Is that really a fun game?
I have been surprised by how good it is.
Is it free to play?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Ethan. Is it free to play? Like, you don't have the money to buy it if it was.
Skins aren't free though.
I don't like free to play games anymore.
In the Marvel universe.
I was surprised because it's free to play, and so I very much expected it to have, modern exploitative pay to win shit. Not at all. In fact, with a lot of these games, they don't give you all of the characters, and you have to either slowly unlock them by playing the game or pay money to unlock them. They give you everything. You get the whole game for free.
That is cool.
I actually you pay for.
Yeah, they just do monetization through skins.
There's the skins. That's it.
I really love that format. The Dota 2 kind of. I don't know if they are the ones that popularized it, but just cosmetics.
Just cosmetics. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So, and it's been a fun game.
There you go, Mika. If you want to play, we'll be getting together tonight.
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah, hop on, squat up.
The industry that he's in, you have to submit portfolios and stuff. That's just my tinfoil hat theory, though, in that regard.
Okay.
Then,
got any other ones of those, huh? Invest in a higher quality chair. It's not. There's nothing I can do. In all honesty, it's not just that. I'm not even kidding when I tell you I've spent $650 on chairs this year, like last year. Really, it just doesn't work out. Like, I bought 2 computer chairs, a $500 Lazy Boy. It still hurts like hell. Like, I legitimately don't know what's going on. I think I might have like an actual, like a herniated disc or something. I have to go to the doctor and just see what the fuck's going on. Sorry guys, I had to stand up because my butt hurts so much.
Nuance.
Sam left, and the vibe of
then Sam. I mean, again, Sam left. There was a pretty big gap in time there too.
Yeah, it was 6-7 months later, something like that.
Cameron leaving versus the vibe of Sam leaving was very different. Cameron was very apologetic. He was very sad. Sam was sort of like a moving on to better things because she began working for Cutie Cinderella.
Yo,
the chestnuts girl.
Chestnuts.
And
I saw the AI leaks. She didn't really have very big chestnuts on that, so I'm kind of sad.
Cutie Cinderella
full circle.
The fuck is a Herman Miller?
Clip of the chestnuts thing, and maybe I'll have the image on screen or I'll play the clip or whatever. Sam is visibly extremely upset at Ethan while this is happening. It appears recently that Sam has moved across the country, presumably back to Georgia. So I don't know if she's still working.
It's all part of her master plan.
Also,
these chairs look like shit. The fuck are you talking about? Holy fuck, they're so expensive.
This is so weird.
You are so weird, Mika.
Go ahead, talk your shit, Olive.
Sorry, it's just like these are personal things about like my friends. Like hearing someone speculate on like people I know's lives is just.
Maybe I should try a mesh chair. Maybe I'll take a look at that.
It's kind of weird, but I understand.
I gotta sit in it to test it before buying it online, though. You know.
And because I do it.
I mean,
too.
we do it too. Yeah, to add some nuance.
Yes.
I'm sick of your nuance, Dan.
But yeah, just know. Listen, not everything is your business, and there is oftentimes more to stories than you know.
She goes.
You know what I mean? So,
Sam left the podcast, go work for Cutie Cinderella, and she also moved back home, and also she broke up with Ian at the same time.
Oh, I thought this was on increased speed the whole time. It's not. Holy fuck.
So, but it was.
This is fucking crazy.
Definitely because Ethan is a monster or something.
Cutie Cinderella, she might just be done with the whole California thing in general, especially because her and Ian broke up. So I think she just kind of wants to leave. But I wonder about that too. Then you get to the.
Was that maybe I'm responsible for them breaking up?
Yeah, maybe that
Oh my
too.
God.
True.
Probably.
It's so weird. It's like way too much. You know,
It's too much.
Also,
Video.
like if you want to respond and say it's like, oh, they're punching down. You going after the crew is you punching down.
What? Not really, but okay.
Here's a- bro, I don't care about punching.
I don't have
them.
50,000 subscribers on YouTube.
If they mention me, I get to respond.
Oh, I agree with that, of
Period.
course.
Point blank.
Yeah.
But you're right. She's
Yeah, the punching down thing is stupid always.
She's I see what you're
I'm
saying.
just saying that excuse
we
will
would be
not
done
work
by
anymore
now if I
because
didn't
you're going
fuck this
after the
up.
crew. You're being weird, about all of us.
Listen,
It's weird.
I advertise this policy, and she knows this. That's why she's so angry because she's so scared because she knows me, and she knows my policy. If you mention me, I'm not going to go out of my way and just be like, "Hey, look at this 50,000 subscriber channel. Isn't she the worst?" That's not what I do.
Yeah.
However, if you mention me, I will respond to you.
True.
I don't give a fuck how many subs you have.
So true, King. So true.
Also, how far into this video are we? Like, how many minutes?
Dude, 27 minutes. I can't believe we're actually. made it.
What is the thesis?
I don't know.
Of
She
this
has-
video?
So true, King.
What are we going for?
Okay,
here?
let me actually try to surmise.
All we've really done is kind of like very poorly summarize some select moments of the history of the podcast.
What I feel is she's attempting to go back and rewrite my entire history to repaint me as like I've always been the bad guy, and I was never a big fan of his. So she's trying to exonerate herself and rewrite me as that I've always been this terrible person, despite her being a long time fan. Not really sure though. It's a very poorly structured and thought out, and yet it's her biggest video in recent history.
So what it began from was Ethan Klein started posting Instagram stories with Hassan clips claiming that he is platforming anti-Semitism. Hassan specifically.
Well, yeah, he literally had terrorists on his fucking platform.
Now,
Now, here's the nuance here. Just because someone says they're a terrorist doesn't actually mean they're a terrorist. What nuance can we possibly have here?
focus of Hassan's content is being very pro-Palestinian. And this is something that Hassan has been doing for years and years and years. He says it's about 10 years of public advocacy. Now, you can
Not really. He doesn't care about Palestine. He cares about being anti-West. So let's just be absolutely clear here.
say what you want about Hassan. You can say what you want about Ethan. I personally like the secret third option, Sam Cedar. I'm a Sam Cedar stan, I fear. Has he ever done wrong? I don't know. Tell it to your mom. I don't care. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I do actually, I love
What am I going to tell my mom?
Sam Cedar.
She vouches.
Anyway, that's my secret.
She vouches for him.
She just talked nice about a Jew.
You know what he did?
Vouch-
The Majority
vouch of the
Report
day.
took the song we released, Only Ever Wanted, and ran it through a filter to make it sound bad, and then made fun of us for having bad music.
It's okay, Tim. Let it go.
Like, the dude legit is fake.
Let it go, Tim.
So fake, dude. That's me when I take millions of dollars from Russia. Hey, everyone else, they're so fake. It's actually crazy.
Mika's defense.
It's actually super crazy.
Mika's speaking nicely about a Jewish person. It's time to sit down and listen.
And it wasn't him personally, it was his people.
Tim.
Third option. People were like, oh, it's Hassan or Ethan. I'm like, Sam Cedar. Anyway, so
What a based queen, dude.
he started talking about
By the way, I love
He's
how.
not like other
by the way,
girls.
a brave. I love how she really took a stance.
Listen, to be honest, I'm with you, girl.
We like Sam
Shout out
Cedar on the
Sam.
show. We love
Yeah.
Sam. I love Sam.
Who is Sam?
Who's Sam?
Who is Sam?
how Hassan essentially platforming anti-Semitism on the Twitch platform. I think a lot of this stemming from from Frogan being his mod. Somebody who Ethan Klein hates because
Gee, why? I wonder
Frogan
why.
was tweeting about October 7th. Ethan Klein disagreed with a lot of her takes.
She was tweeting about October 7th. She was sitting there like laughing about it. What are you talking about? Yeah, thanks for $2 from Little Big Horsecock. She's going to give us the nuanced perspective. True.
Unfollowed Frogan. Frogan noticed and talked about it in Discord, and essentially said that she would like to support Zionism if that means Ethan Klein would follow.
Hold on, she didn't just talk about it in Discord. She was like talking about it on Twitter publicly, right? I mean, I don't remember exactly. I think it was a lot of things.
As these sort of progress, you get into what people have been referring to as the Instagram story crash out. This has been something that a lot of people have DM'd me wanting to know about.
Yeah, what's your
who the fuck's DMing you wanting to know about it? I just feel like that's not true.
Take on this?
Really?
Tell me.
Really?
How many people were like really like that's like about as many people messaged me about it as you? Okay, none.
Tell me what's your take on.
Also, why are you reading Instagram? I'm just gonna be absolutely honest with you. I don't read like any of my Instagram messages. I don't listen to anything that anybody has to say. I really just don't interact with fans all outside of streaming. To be honest with you, I just feel like for me, it's just a better boundary to set. I'm just like, okay, like if you like my videos, it's really cool. I barely respond to comments. To be absolutely honest with you, it's just like I feel like it's a better boundary to set. Personally, you know, that's just me though, Queens.
If Hassan is platforming anti-Semitism, let's hear it.
And I've talked about it in private with people, like
brave.
in text messages and stuff, because some of them have just been so heinous that I'm just like,
Like what? Like what was so heinous? Read it.
absolutely
Anus.
caught aback by
Caught aback, dude. That's nuance in my butt.
this thing's.
Can you even read? Are you just like? I mean, I'm being real. Are you just staring at like your fucking hand, pretending to be reading? I mean,
playing Candy Crush.
Yeah, Candy Crush.
like the existence of these posts. So one thing he focuses on is this one Yemeni teenager that Hassan
I believe it's pronounced Yemeni.
interviewed.
Hello, Yemeni.
Yeah, the one whose Houthi flag says "Death to Israel, curse upon the Jews." He's a great guy.
Ethan, you don't understand the nuance, dude. Stop.
Great kid.
Sean claims it's not a Houthi, who Ethan claims it.
You guys are going to love my section about this. Oh my God.
I'm already fucking cumming my pants.
That kid is fucking a straight up terrorist, bro. Straight up. You look forward to it. Look forward to it. It's going to be fun. We're having lots of fun at home these days, guys.
I think the more accurate Arabic translation is "I don't vouch for Jews." That's what it is.
I don't vouch for Jews, dude. There you go. Boom.
If you translate the flag?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's bad.
That's funny.
It's still bad.
That's the bad one. Mika's not like
You've
that.
got to vouch for Jews.
She's not like
you gotta.
that. She should be on my side then.
Is a Houthi, and then Ethan pulls up all these different posts and stuff, and then
all these different posts, just like posts. He brings just like posts. Yeah, of him like wishing death on Jews. What a crazy post.
claims that all these the Yemeni kids are Houthi, and Houthi people hate Jews and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah, and so am I right?
a lot of nuances to that, obviously.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of nuances to the Yemeni teenager as well.
There's no nuance, man.
Dude.
There's no nuance.
I mean, the nuanced conversation, I guess you could have is like a conversation about Western imperialism, I guess. But not that. But she's not going to have that.
Don't want to really get.
It's not about nuance. It's just her babbling like a fucking moron. It's literally somebody with a bachelor's degree of being a teacher who's like, well, I'm formally educated, so I'm really smart. Even though all she does is regurgitate shit from textbooks and pretends that she's fucking intelligent, sitting here saying the word nuance over and over again while looking like a goddamn cookie monster. It's fucking ridiculous. Sorry. That one was a little rude. My bad. Sorry about that one.
Get into that because I think that would take a lot more digging than
It
this
undercuts my
conversation I
point
want to
significantly.
So then don't fucking talk about it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
have. It's
I don't
requiring,
like
and I think it's something that I want you to be able to discern on your own.
What?
But there ends up just being more posts, right? So Ethan Klein does this show where he condemns this episode where he condemns Hassan, talks about all this proof that he has that he platforms anti-Semitism, and then
proof. I mean, I did share a lot of shit. I wish somebody would actually watch it. You know?
I did, Ethan. I did, King. Don't worry. I watched it.
Start saying many Jewish friends and family. I'll have this picture on screen. So
YOLO.
Many Jewish friends and family have reached out to thank me for the show today. I want to thank them for their kind words. I encourage you guys to please check in on your Jewish friends. I think you'll be surprised the amount of anxiety, fear, and isolation they're experiencing, and how genuinely happy they are that you ask. Cheers and thanks you guys for watching. So
was that a problem? Are you not defending Jews right now?
a huge premise of this Hassan.
Why the fuck did you read that? She clearly thinks that was a bad thing that I said, right?
That was the crash out, man.
I mean, this girl is so fucked up.
Huge crash out, baby.
What is wrong with that, Mika? You tell me. Go ahead and tell me.
Let's see what she says.
Dude,
she just moves on.
Cheers and thanks you guys for watching.
I think.
So a huge premise of this Hassan episode 2 was something that I was very
she just
frustrated when I was
leaves
looking
it.
at.
Okay.
Wow.
Where
She's like, you guys know. No, she's like, you guys know.
That was weird.
He's talking about be nice to your Jewish friends, check in on them. You know what that means. That means he wants to kill Palestinians.
Come on.
Read between the lines.
one of the claims
Dan got so uncomfortable when he said that. That was so funny.
that Ethan Klein kind of hinges on is that anti-Semitism is something that is accepted in society, but all the forms of racism are not. So there's three main aspects here. For one, Ethan Klein claims that 90% of Jews are Zionists.
True.
Well, yeah, but Zionism typically just means somebody who believes Israel has a right to exist. Hassan uses Zionism to say that, like, you believe that Israeli people are better than fucking Palestinian people and you're a genocide supporter, which is not true. So Ethan's been dying on that hill.
Factually, provably, one of the fucking consistent lies you'll hear people like Hassan saying, they have to convince themselves that 50% of Jews are anti-Zionist, because if they knew that 90% of Jews were Zionists, it would be too obvious that they're actually just anti-Semitic. Look up polls. Up to 80 to 90% of Jews consistently say that the state of Israel is important to them. Boom. That's all it takes for them to be a Zionist in the
pretty much
eyes of someone like Hassan. That's it. It's provable. It's checkable. It's verifiable. It's it's just a lie that it's not true. It is true. Look it up, literally.
Secondly, the claim that using the word term Zionist is in turn anti-Semitic. So these two things are
it can be.
Yeah, they use it as a dog whistle. Yeah, of course.
Being linked, right? Tertiarily, there's the claim of anti-Semitism being the worst.
Tertiarily? Wow, that word just sounds so ugly.
And being the highest rise and being whatever. Now,
I didn't say it's the worst form of racism. Jesus, what is wrong with you, lady?
Obviously, anti-Semitism as a concept is very ingrained into Western culture and in cultures around the world, which is really, really obviously evil and unfortunate and tragic, right?
Yeah, I'm sure you really... Man, that anti-Semitism, woof! Whatever they're saying is definitely not true about the Jews. Like, for example, I was reading the Protocols of Zion, And they did make some good points.
Third of all, tertiarily, that's what I'm talking about. She just wants to sound intelligent. She wants to use words that she thinks are big to sound intelligent. Tertiary sounds like shit. It's a shitty idiot word only fucking poopy wiener balls use. It's an ugly word. She used it though because I went to school, guys. I went to fucking school. I'm such a smart person. I went to fucking school. I'm literally orgasming my pants right now.
Points, but I don't think it's true.
My fucking undies are just loaded with cum right now. It's actually insane.
And again, I've talked about this when I talk about fringe conspiracy theories, I talk about right-wing politics, I talk about the red pill, I talk about all that kind of stuff. So I've demonstrated that as a fact in the conversations I've had before.
Stop trying to prove that you're like a Jew-friendly person. It's weird and cringe.
The thing is, and this was the same argument I had with somebody.
She keeps bringing stuff up, but never like unpacking.
It never goes anywhere.
She's doing nuanced.
Oh God, the nuance is killing me.
It's too
in my personal life last Christmas was sure, yes.
Sure, yes.
But do you also think being Arab in America is a cakewalk? I think this is a nuance.
I've literally heard Ethan say no. When he talks about this before, he's just like both sides hate Jews right now, and it's still difficult to be like Muslim in America. But like it's like you're not hated by both sides. It's literally all. He's not wrong.
That's missing.
What the?
Here's my nuance. Did you guys know that people also don't like Arabic people? Whoa! My nuance is just I actually have a boner from that one.
Fuck is this point? At what point did I say being Arab is a cakewalk? Like I can't speak up for Jewish people without like inherently condemning Arabs. It's fucking insane. And
I think what she's saying, okay, if I can try and insert some nuance here.
There's no nuance here, Dan.
She was saying that you said that other forms of racism are less socially acceptable than anti-Semitism has been becoming.
Yeah, he's exactly right about that.
Yes.
That's not what she's saying. Just to be clear. What she's saying is Ethan said that it's easy to be a Muslim. That's what she's saying. You're trying to intellectualize her point that is not fucking intelligent. She's an idiot. She's just saying something that's safe in her community. Okay, she's just saying the same shit. Oh, Ethan doesn't like Palestinian people. It's like, okay, like that's all she's saying. There's nothing intelligent there. She's dumb. What the fuck she's talking about? She's a fucking moron. All right, don't give her credit. Don't try to. I know that he's not trying to backtrack for it, but that's exactly what comes off. They give $5 from Nest. Have fun at Disneyland. Slay Queen. Well, we're going to Disney World, so fuck you. Take your money back. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much.
And she's taking umbrage with that. I think it depends on the community because I think there is a lot
Imagine
of people
taking
that are
umbrage
racist
with
against-
that, just on the face. You're like, yeah, Jewish people, it's becoming more and more acceptable to be anti-Semitic. She's like, that's fucking outrageous. How dare you?
Right.
It's like, no, bitch, shut up. Like, how dare you?
But she's trying to, I think.
She's proving my point. She's literally proving my point right now. What other minority group would this leftist girl, feel comfortable getting on camera, taking a nuanced stance, which is that, like, this guy is too supportive. This minority group is, they're totally lying about being prejudiced against.
Dude, she gets all of her points from the H3 snark. Give her a break. Okay, this is how we're going to play.
Right.
Who the fuck would say that?
Nobody. But I think what she's going to say is that there's plenty of like anti-Middle Eastern or anti-Arab racism that some people find socially acceptable in the way that you are criticizing.
Okay, fine. If you want to argue that, that's fine. My larger point is that anti-Semitism is becoming extremely socially acceptable.
Right.
And that I think it's an issue worth talking about. Like, okay, fine.
I think that's true, but I think the pushback that she's trying to give.
No, she's not trying to give meaningful pushback, Dan. Stop.
Let me make the video next time, Mika. I can articulate your point way better than you.
No,
she's not articulating a point. She's just she's regurgitating information she heard from someone else. What are you talking about?
Because I still don't understand. What did I say? When did I minimize the racism of?
He didn't minimize anything.
I
remember you saying that at one point that what other group is it socially acceptable to be openly bigoted against? And
that's not what she's not. This isn't a point that she's making at all. He's just making up points for her.
Again, it depends on, I guess, amongst leftists, you're right.
Amongst us?
That, they're not going to, that's not going to fly in those
amongst
spaces.
Us balls?
But you really, like, on the right, I mean, they have no problem being Islamophobic or anti-Arab or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that is acceptable within their communities.
Oh, okay, so right. So anyway, anti-Semitism is acceptable in both left and right community. That's it.
Yeah, and so is being racist against black people and all this other shit.
Right, that's what, so...
I'm not discrediting anyone.
Right, and so I think your point makes more sense if you narrow it down to,
What about the point of my penor?
Progressive circles.
I think I did clarify that. I think I said in terms of who I see and what I interact with.
Yeah. Also, the fact it being on the rise, that can't be argued because it's been on the rise.
I mean, that's objectively
that doesn't
true.
But imagine getting upset with me saying that. Like, that's fucking insane and literally proving my point.
Well, and I might be giving her way too much credit because
yes, you are.
Because I saw the first half of this video. I'm in uncharted territory, so maybe I am off base on what she was going for here. But that was what I interpreted out of that.
Also, it's not weird for you to talk about stuff that affects you personally and eventually
make a video about me bullying you. Try to do it.
Your kids, your family. Like, obviously, you're gonna talk about it, right? It's
just fucking like the balls on this to even say this, you know. Fuck.
In most of these clients,
exactly. Thank you, Zach. You racist. That means you want to kill. I think that means you want to kill Palestinians.
Right. Yeah.
Did you just say chutzpah? Isn't that like Heil Hitler?
Yeah.
In Hebrew.
conversations, and when we talk about these types of things and these differences, I bring up a Bill Maher video.
Okay.
My best friend, who I definitely don't want to play Minecraft with, Bill Maher.
Huh?
He's trying to say that she wants him to die or something.
Huh?
You don't even get how to use that fucking joke, dude.
That's the second time she's misused that.
Wait, is she trying to do the in Minecraft thing?
Guys, I'm relatable. I'm a school teacher. Well, I mean, the energy is consistent with being a school teacher. It's like misusing fucking memes.
It means kill someone. She said she wants to kill Bill Maher. That's what she said.
No, I think she's saying he's a...
She's saying she wants to fuck him.
No, is she saying that
Oh, wow, it's so funny to me.
he's a pedo? Isn't that what she's implying?
No, she's implying that she wants him to die. Okay, or she would have just been like, "Oh, he's a Minecraft player." No, she's implying that she wants him to die. Just to be clear.
Bill Burr.
Not Bill Burr. Bill Maher.
Oh, Bill Maher.
We're all on different.
Okay,
trains
so
here.
hold on. She doesn't want to play Minecraft with him.
Who's
So
the
she wants him to live a prosperous, happy life.
Maybe that just means I don't want to be friends with you.
No, but that's not what the saying means. She doesn't know how to use
the Minecraft thing. Normally is
no. With the Minecraft thing, you're usually saying like, "Oh, I wanted somebody to die." In Minecraft, that's what it is.
People say
want to kill
something
someone.
edgy and then say in Minecraft. That's
Yeah.
like a way to jokingly like back off from it. But
yeah, she's dog whistling Bill Maher's death. Get her.
That was a very clumsy use.
Get
of
her.
it.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
Just like this whole video.
Oh shit, this is not
But
right.
yeah,
Work on your
so
Minecraft
she
joke.
bring up Bill Maher, who famously is pretty Islamophobic.
Okay,
so-
yeah, sure, fair enough.
And like,
So what did Bill Maher
people
say?
deeper.
I'm curious.
Bill Maher did a video, and I'm going to look up right now on my computer as I'm saying this what year this was.
I fucking hate her so much.
Deep level of research.
Shout out Nora.
Because I just saw it
I like how she edited her video and added stuff in there, but she couldn't edit this part.
on Twitter recently.
I'm gonna film myself gape mouth typing on my keyboard like a fucking buffoon.
That's the nuance, Ethan.
Fucking mouth breathing into the mic.
nuance.
What the hell, dude?
This is crazy.
I'm gonna look up this clip right now.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
It's like, dude, oh my god, it's so easy to get views when you're just shitting on me. Oh no, did I lose the spot?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Well, we have a bunch of
It's
timestamps.
timestamp.
Wait, I think I have two windows. Okay, not that one.
I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna drive my parents to the airport.
Wait, they're leaving?
Yeah.
Oh,
And shipping them back home.
Damn.
Aw.
They're
Hopefully first class. Dude.
actually leaving after what you said earlier. They changed their mind. They don't want to stay.
N2 is the
Damn, he's leaving the podcast. Fire this guy, Ethan. What the fuck?
timestamp if you want to just click it.
What the
This
fuck?
is the most viewed. What happened
I'm
here?
gonna cover Nate. He has to go move his car.
See you guys.
Bye, love.
Thank you, baby.
Bye. Have a
We're doing a late one because I just...
Nature as well. I
We're back.
don't want to
We're
really
back,
get into
dude.
that because I think that would take a lot more digging than this conversation
this the
I
most
want to
viewed?
have is requiring.
She
And
must
I
have an
think
ad there or something.
it's off
think
about
this is
this
sponsored.
FBI statistic.
Oh, yeah.
Monkey. I've known people in my personal life that are from like rural areas that will see a person. These representations can exist in American media. Christmas. Anyway, there is even a line where essentially a girl shows her ankles, like
you
because
showed-
they're also all
You
Or
skipped
you
the
skipped
Bill
the
Maher
part.
thing.
I think it's back here. Yeah.
Yeah, keep
and
backing up.
I've never had an original thought in my life.
Oh, there we go. First true thing I've heard her say. Can we grab that, please, Zach?
Sure, we can.
3326. One more time for us, girl.
Conceptual frameworks, and I've never had an original thought in my life.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna write
That lines up. That checks out with.
Woofy might send it to me. Shout out Woof.
Woofy's already on.
Yeah.
Woof. The woof, dude.
But my father-in-law's gonna watch this, and I'm gonna have a really bad Christmas. Anyway, there is even a line where essentially a girl shows her ankles, like because they're also all too short, which is besides the point.
I know the bitch she's talking about. Bill Maher did a
and then
bit.
he like makes a joke about how she'll like be unalived, if you will, right?
I know.
Is this transformative? Is this transformative enough for the video? Is that transformative enough for the video, guys? What do you guys think about that? Is that transformative enough?
What she's talking about. He showed a pic of like
I'm so sorry. This is so fucking crazy. Second time I have to watch our video.
women in burqa. Sorry, spurka. Full body. Is that what it's called?
You know what? I don't know enough of the nuance of the different types.
Well, so he
There's
shows a
burqa,
picture of
there's
women in
hijab.
the full body
fucking nuance.
covers, and but they're showing ankle. And he's like, "This is what a strip club looks like in an Islamic country." That was the joke.
Yeah, some boomer has
Something like that.
All right, I got it a little better now.
These representations can exist in American media.
I never said they can't. And by the way, you're sitting here telling a Jewish person that he's wrong about anti-Semitism. So what are we talking about? Who's comfortable doing what now?
And be openly accepted. I've known people in my personal life that are from like rural areas that will see a person who is a hijabi, for example, and then be worried that they're going to be
You say now you can't. You can see my mouth now.
unalived by them.
Why are you friends with them, freak? Who are you friends with, weirdo? I don't have any friends like that.
Hold on, let me type this out.
Via like
I love the way she says I.
Yeah. I have never had original thought in my life. She's trying to like connect me with like this.
No, I think she's like making the point that that Islamophobia is still widely accepted.
Yeah, I mean, Bill Maher is on like has a fucking HBO show. You know, he is mainstream, so to speak, and he is openly Islamophobic a lot of times, and he gets away with it.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
Okay.
I've never had an original
I think that's
thought in
the
my
point
life.
she's trying to make.
Terrorist tactics. I'm not going to get into that because I think it's just so heinous to even discuss. Islamophobia is so intensely ingrained in especially post 9/11 North American culture, but also Western culture, that I just genuinely don't understand the cognitive dissonance. Ethan Klein also goes on.
What did I say?
What makes this cognitive dissonance? I don't understand. Cognitive dissonance is when you apply like two sets of morals. Like you misapply your moral code. You have two sets of principles for two different topics. What the fuck? What is it? She just uses the word cognitive dissonance all the time. What is she doing?
Hey, that's cognitive. She's such a fucking liar. She's misrepresenting the entire thing. First of all, okay, 9/11 was a long fucking time ago. Like, let's be real. Right now, what I see is a rising tension, a rising amount of anti-Semitism. It doesn't mean that Arabs or black people or fucking Asians or whatever aren't also being prejudiced against. Okay, it doesn't mean that. Why the fuck does it have to turn into a nuanced conversation when I just say anti-Semitism bad? Like, why is that?
Because we have to justify why it's okay to bully Jewish people. Am I right? Right, Mika? Me and her are on the same page. Am I right? That's a joke. Don't ban me, YouTube, please. I can't handle it. I'll get so upset.
Not even a necessity.
I've never had an original thought in my life.
I know it. It's obvious.
Off about this FBI statistic about hate crimes to certain marginalized groups, putting all these statistics.
Was it right? Hold on. I showed FBI crime stats that had just come out.
Yeah, but who runs the FBI, Ethan? That's her point, okay?
That showed that Jews, being one of the smallest minority groups in America, was the recipient.
But not quite the smallest. Right? You know what I mean? We know what the smallest is, based on the last segment we watched, of course.
Of number two, the most hate crimes.
My poop, you know.
The first was black people, and the second was Jews. And
why do I keep seeing the same? Why do I keep seeing the same thing here that just says I condemn Ethan for sharing the prolapse thing from Nicholas Diorio? Is it like the only thing on the screen ever? Like, what the fuck?
And Jews had like an inordinate amount of hate crimes compared to their population. And if you go down,
it was specifically too that it was it had spiked significantly from like
it had spiked significantly. Right. And then in that same stat, it surprised me to see, but it was there, is that anti-Arab hate had significantly been reduced from where I thought it was. That's what the FBI crime stat.
Well, it's because the Jews have taken one for the team. You know, when one group is hated, the other groups get a little break.
Show it. If you have a fucking problem, at least show it, dude. It's like, I can't even say that. I can't show FBI crime stats to show rising anti-Semitism without being Islamophobic. Why the fuck does that have anything to do with it?
Somebody said she's going the all lives matter route. That's interesting.
That isn't. Yeah, I mean, kind of, right?
Like,
that is interesting. Yeah, that's a good point.
The Jewish struggle is the undermined one.
What?
When media
I think you'd say undermound. Just being stupid.
Representations
undermined
like this can exist. Like,
God, she is so fucking dumb. She is. You can feel the gears cranking in her head, trying to make a point. Holy fuck! She's like, I know Jews bad, and I know anti-Semitism is not real, and so somehow Ethan talking about FBI crime stats, we're going to try to figure out why that's Islamophobic and how he's anti-Semitic for it. Let's lubricate those gears a little bit, girl.
It seems like a lot of these points are just not her own, and she doesn't even really know what she's arguing.
Hit it, Zach.
Hit it, Zach. Hit it, Zach.
It. What AV said.
I've never had an original thought in my life.
There it is.
There we go.
That's
nice.
We got it.
All of George Bush's presidency can exist.
Okay, dude, that was like fucking 20, 30 years ago by now. Like, shit does change. I'm not saying they have it easy, but like, I'm telling you, based on what I saw, it's gone down. It's gone down, and good. That's a good thing, right? That's a good thing.
Let's get it all down, baby.
I got stopped at the airport last night. I don't know.
You did?
Really?
Yeah. No, it was.
That's just because you look suspicious.
Or because I have like this crazy backpack with.
You're streaming that.
Yeah, that happened to me too. I was at the airport the other day and I was listening to Big Justice and AJ, and they stopped me because it kept saying boom. So,
you know, that's a good thing. There's been less hate crimes against Arabs than there was. That's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, listen, what the fuck are we doing? When was George Bush president? How long ago was that now?
Through 2008. So what? 17 years ago.
Fucking vomit.
Is that right?
2008.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck. Oh, that was
All right.
The numbers.
Did I do the
Yeah.
numbers right?
Yeah. 17.
That's crazy. That was 17
The
years ago.
sentiments towards people.
We have to pump through this because I'm so fucking bored towards the end of this.
From the Middle East.
It's not them. It's her fucking horrible video. We've listened to all this moronic nonsense.
Still exist. And I just think.
Girl, all lives matter. She's so all lives matter right now.
What was that transition?
yes, anti-Semitism is bad. But what about Islamophobia?
Towards people from the Middle East still exist. And I just think.
By the way, Jews are from the Middle East. Just saying, Tommy.
Well, they're gonna say like, oh well, they're gonna use that as a talking point for Ethan to be like, oh, all lives matter is the group in power trying to talk negatively of Black Lives Matter. So now they're gonna take that and be like, oh, see, Ethan is just saying that the Islamic people have all the power or something. Some kind of fucking crazy cringe idiot argument. He's obviously not saying that, but
transition for that. That was great.
Israelis are little.
He's just saying that she's invalidating the other points. What is it called? I don't remember what the argument's called.
Literally from the Middle East, you fucking moron.
The fucking debate term.
Or at least 60% of the Jews in Israel are Middle Eastern by ethnicity.
Sentiments towards people from the Middle East still exist. And I just.
Why is she dissolved? Yeah. that was her first dissolve.
And again, with the amount of pauses and ums and like just things that could have been cut out of here, every time I see a cut, I really do have to wonder like how fucking long did she just like just stare there?
Just mouth breathing into the mic.
I've never had an original thought.
Well, that's how fast her brain operates.
I like that one.
That there's a dissonance there.
Oh
and
my
that
God,
dissonance.
There's a dissonance there, guys. What does regular dissonance mean? We know what cognitive dissonance is. She doesn't. What does regular dissonance mean? Lack of harmony among musical notes. Ah, there's lack of harmony there. Ah, so dissonance is just harmony. Well, the lack of harmony. Okay. There's a cognitive lack of harmony. I think that there might be a facial lack of harmony somewhere on the screen. It's 3 faces. You got a 1 in 3 shot of choosing the right one. Obviously, I'm referring to myself, of course. All right. Fuck. God, stress. All right, facial tics are getting me.
Is the main point of frustration with that audience.
She's a teacher?
Because it's one.
Yeah. She's barely literate.
Dude.
This actually might be a nice picture of her. Slightly, maybe.
The dissonance.
Thing for Ethan Klein to go, I don't like Benjamin Netanyahu, I don't like what's going on in Palestine, I don't like any of this.
Said all that.
Yeah, he said all that. What is he talking about?
But then every other statement is argument against the people who support it.
What?
Because of
what is she fucking saying?
The 10% of things you don't agree on. You
What are
openly
those
attack
things?
pro-Palestinian creators.
Okay, just because they're pro-Palestine doesn't mean that they're fucking right about everything. What do you mean? I criticize Hassan, therefore I'm anti-Palestine. Like, do you see how fucking insane that is? You think that he can run defense for anything he does because he's pro-Palestine? That's pathetically stupid. What a moron. God.
On a regular basis. Demand that their sponsors be taken away, demand that their revenue be taken away, demand their platform be taken away.
Not that I wouldn't do that, but I don't remember doing that.
No, you definitely did.
Oh,
You
so
actually
you
said- you said it should be banned.
You took all 5 of them like Michael Corleone at the end of the movie.
I said Twitch they should lose sponsors, which I agree with. And I do think Hassan should be permanently banned already, like a long time ago.
Okay. True.
Which I'll happily share my evidence
Well, you know, you kind of supported him for a while.
for in an upcoming video that you guys can all be on the edge of your seat for.
Reading properly. Because I think the big issue is, Ethan Klein often talks about
Is this the most pointless video on YouTube?
It's got to be one of them. It's got to be one of them.
I'm subscribing.
It kind of sounds like she's making.
Dude, how do I make this even faster?
This sounds like it's finally coalescing into something.
Let's see. Here it is. This is a big moment.
of the Jewish people being an ideology of the Houthi, of Hezbollah, whatever. Which again,
what the fuck are you saying?
Issue is, Ethan Klein often talks about the eradication of the Jewish people being an ideology of the Houthi, of Hezbollah, whatever.
Yeah, they're terrorists.
Literally is.
Right.
Literally terrorist organizations. Their fucking flag says death to Israel, curse upon the Jews. What the fuck? Are you seriously that dumb that you're sitting here before me right now defending Hezbollah?
Wait, where's she going though? Where's she going? Let's take the nuance route here.
Are instances of that being true? Yes.
Are there instances of them wanting to genocide the Jews? Yeah, but Hassan said that they're not bad, so.
But it doesn't seem to also acknowledge that
And that's the leader of my thought community. Okay.
it is not right for the preservation of Israel to come at the cost of other people.
How
Definitely
does
acknowledge that.
Yeah, they're totally unrelated statements. This is what I'm saying. This is so fucked up. Be like, this Jewish man cannot complain about anti-Semitism without by complaining about anti-Semitism, he's somehow denying a Palestinian identity or something like that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What a pathetic loser.
The lack of nuance, ironically.
Lack of brain cells.
That's the thrust of this video.
Imagine being so dumb. God, life must be hard.
I've never had an original thought.
That's probably easy if you're dumb, no? because you're just not really functioning. I feel like people who are smart are just so self-aware. They're always thinking about things.
Life must be so difficult being this dumb. Or maybe it's easier, because then you don't even realize.
It's easier.
Yeah.
Makes it easier, yeah.
Like I've mentioned before on the show, I forgot what the initial conversation was. I wish he showed that so we know what the hell we're referencing. But the point, I think it was a Hassan clip, and I was arguing the point that Hassan was trying to make about how, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because of the Holocaust and everything that's happened since then, that people are more aware about they shouldn't be anti-Semitic. Not that it doesn't happen and it's not rising, but because things like 9/11 and all that are more recent, people are think it's more okay to be Islamophobic. But anyways, what I'm saying is that it feels like she doesn't know what she's referencing, what she's arguing.
Everything is so...
It's very regurgitated. Her brain 3 layers deep of some fucking TikTok she saw.
100%. Yep, 100.
I've never had an original thought in my life. Because he always says they want 8 million Jewish people to be displaced from Israel.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what?
Of Israel to come at the cost of other people. Because he always says they want 8 million Jewish people to be displaced from Israel.
Yeah, I mean, like if you don't have if you don't believe in like a 2-state solution, you want Israelis to be displaced from the Middle East. I don't know. That's it.
That's the terrorists. That's what the terrorists want.
Some people want that.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's what they want.
Terrorists especially want that.
Right.
And then that's the biggest issue.
Yeah, seems like a pretty big issue.
I have no hope.
What's the biggest issue?
I have no fucking hope.
Imagine watching this video and being like, yup. You can't even, there's no shot anyone understands anything she's saying.
Nobody watched up to this point on her video.
Which again, I don't think is a lot of the arguments a lot of people have. Are there, of course, people who are anti-Semitic on the left that are saying, yes.
You're one of them. I hate to tell you. Look at yourself.
I don't think she knows what the fuck she's talking about, to be honest.
Dude, these are the people that want to tell me about microaggressions. Okay, if she knows it or not, she is absolutely displaying anti-Semitic tendencies. The way that she's like boxing in Jewish people to talk about anti-Semitism, like they have to fucking ask for permission first.
I think she's very much out of her element here. I don't think she views herself that way or has malicious intent behind it. However, you're not ready for this conversation, Mika. It's probably best you delete.
She's not part of the conversation. She's just regurgitating information for views. That's all she's doing.
I don't know. She's getting a lot of subs from it. You know, so it's pretty good in that way.
Good. These are the kind of subs that she definitely wants, because the second, like, she's gonna learn that once she says something that's like against what once she says something that's against what these people want to hear, she's gonna get blasted. They're gonna fucking go all in on her.
Anti-Semitism. But also, it doesn't mean that your arguments are correct either. You see what I'm saying?
No,
that there is, to a certain degree, a nuance to these things.
I'm trying. I'm genuinely trying, Mika. I'm trying.
Are you listening to the nuance?
I'm trying to listen to the nuance.
I'm so scared that I'm not relaying properly.
Yeah, you're not. You're not.
Try again. Take it down. Try again.
You could not post this video easily.
But the preservation of the Jewish people in Israel should not be coming at the cost of Palestinians.
Okay.
Shouldn't be coming at the cost of Lebanese people.
Everybody's making fun of her in the comments. I love it.
Facts.
Does it come at the cost of Lebanese people?
Listen, I'm too out of this conversation to just jump into
Israel has been displacing Lebanese people. There's a war going on with Hezbollah terrorist organizations.
Well, I'm sure some people in southern Lebanon.
Yeah, no,
they're not being like colonized.
Yeah.
They're not trying to like keep Lebanese land.
And when this
I mean, comparing that to what happened to Palestinians is crazy.
You want to hear something I found out about my dad's village? That because of the British mandate, it became part of Greater Palestine, and then now is part of Israel, I believe. And I think the Lebanese government, whatever, made some sort of mandate where those people who left that area were given back their Lebanese status. So my dad's village went from like Lebanon to Palestine to Israel. And now they're just both
shuffled around on the board.
This guy said, "Hey girl, just letting you know I'm working on part 2 of my Ethan video that he was too scared to respond to despite having watched it. Anyway, part of the video will be defending you." What? Who the fuck is autistic AI? Ethan needs to take accountability for his actions. Oh, he's a fucking weirdo. Gotcha.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy. I mean, it's a crazy situation there. Yeah, for sure. And you have no clue what you're talking about.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I just think I find it funny. Like in Dearborn visiting, even like friends and family who are like asking how are things.
Stay strong, girl, and don't let anything get to you.
How's everything at work? And everyone, and not because you're my boss or whatever, but they're just more understanding than everyone online.
Really?
Well, that is nice.
Yeah, no, like they're
really
like, they're like, because they've seen clips, recently. They're saying, is he not pro-Palestine anymore? Is he not this? And I explaining everything to them, and they're like, wait, he still says like free Palestine. I'm like, yeah, they're like, and people they don't understand that as a Jewish person, even that you're gonna get.
Should I comment about how beautiful she is here? You're so. Sorry.
So much shit on your side. So I just find it funny that everyone else is so offended.
That's nice. The internet right now is so fucked up. It's like
people don't have to agree, with how you go about things or how you say it, but they don't have to instantly condemn without hearing out,
your mind. They condemn your mind, body, and soul for eternity.
I was like slowing down as I'm talking because I'm like myself on fire right now, which I don't mind, but it's just like I just got back. Give me a few days.
You didn't say anything, did you? You said they're.
You shared your actual experience when you went back to your hometown. I mean,
I thought that was a wholesome thing to share, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dearborn.
Shout out.
Great place.
Dearborn mentioned.
I wish I bring you guys back food.
Shout out to my balls.
You smelling the plane.
I think we should all go.
Wait, I just realized, did we award AB a point for that?
Well, who's keeping score?
Is it not fair if Love's not here?
I'm not posting there. I don't want her to see that I posted on her channel. I don't want to see it. I don't want to be that involved. Okay, I don't want to.
I'm keeping score. Was that point?
That's all right.
You're the arbiter.
You can decide.
It's fine.
No, you decide. You can give it to yourself.
No, it's okay.
Okay, he doesn't want
It's from the heart.
All right. It's from the heart. This isn't about points.
I don't know if enjoy this day. In my mind, I hope you parent traps his parents on the way home.
Someone says, does Ethan get a lot of shit from Jews? No, not really. I don't think it's controversial to say free Palestine as a Jew. The one thing that got us shit is after October 7th, like being critical of the war and stuff against Hamas and all that, people were really touchy about that. And that caused some problems with some of the people we know, but like just generally being supportive of Palestinian people isn't an issue.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the circles that you run with.
I think the way you give us the space to disagree with you, publicly and, don't take anything personally, I think that says a lot.
Thank you, AB. Thank you so much.
Look at that nuance, man.
Appreciate you
Take
seeing
notes.
Straight up Dearborn represented. Well, my boy here.
So beautiful. Actually, I just went back to my old neighborhood. I'm like, fuck, bro. I don't want to come back to this fucking neighborhood. I gotta go back and support everything Ethan says.
That bad?
My very old neighborhood when I was younger is very bad, but it's nice seeing it.
Nice. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to civilization or something. I don't know.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's not what? What?
It's the longest stream I've ever had today.
Cali.
What'd you say?
I said, welcome back to Cali.
Oh, Cali.
Thank you.
UAB?
Yeah, what?
Sorry.
Tell me the cost of Yemeni people.
Yemen? What the fuck? Israel is not in Yemen.
Well, Yemen.
They're responding to Houthi. They're attacking like Houthi launch sites.
Right.
How does Israel's existence come at the cost of Yemen? That's what she said.
Right.
She said it comes at the cost of Yemen. What a dumb, moronic idiot. Drooling. Can you keep drooling your mouth?
Well, I think to her, and this is like Hassan seems to be his take as well, is that just like I think Israel's existence it comes at the expense of every other Middle Eastern country.
How can you even breathe? Is it breathing manual for you?
It is for everybody watching right now. That's right. Just curse all 35,000 people.
And that's the main point the audience isn't liking. Because Ethan seems to be pushing the contrary. And you can add in your little anecdote that you don't like it, but when everything else surrounding it seems to not relate,
holy fuck.
That's why people are feeling the way that they're feeling.
Dude, she literally just said nothing. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Ethan Klein requests nuance for his takes, but asserts his own opinions on others.
What?
For example, the
what was that? She got an example? She's got an example?
Twitch panel with the Love Sabra
Oh, you're going to defend that? Great. Let's see where this
category, talking about the Habibi pass.
Yeah. The Arab good Jew bed. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
See you defend the fucking Arab tier
This
list.
is a joke that can be taken too far. It is also a joke that I've seen in other contexts. Hassan brought up a tier list of having, for example, with Black Americans who's invited to the cookout versus something like people who make box mac and cheese or something. I can't really analogy, but anyway.
That's great, except that
just to be clear, out of all the white people on the screen right now, I'm the most likely to be invited to the cookout. Mostly because I have a thick white wife. So sorry. All right.
if you named a mac and cheese,
also Ethan Klein,
if you named a mac and cheese, if you're a white person and you're saying who's invited to the cookout, and the bottom one is like a mac and cheese company that's known to be made in like a black neighborhood, yeah, that would be comparable. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Why are you defending anti-Semitism? You're such a disgusting fuck.
Well, I don't think anybody would really care because what are you saying? What are you really saying with that? Like, all white people, they don't season their food. Like, okay, sorry that I don't want to die of heart attacks, right? Like, in the other example, there's been rising anti-Semitism that's actually dangerous for Jewish people. So very different.
And freak. That's why Hassan is such a scumbag too, because he enables this. Like, he just blatantly was like, oh yeah, no, it's just a hummus tier list. Why did they make a Zionist joke then? Why did they ask for a tier lower than Zionist? Why was Ben Shapiro in the thumbnail next to me in Sabra when he's not even in the video? Can you explain that, dumbass?
Uplifts creators recently that do not support Palestine.
What? Oh, I know she's gonna say Loner Box.
For example, Loner Box.
Boner Box.
Who's a Lebanese dude who is actually has in my opinion, a nuanced take on the topic, which is something that she's
all about.
Yeah,
she's all about nuance.
I mean, he's definitely like more pro-Israel than any pro-Palestine activist. But to say he's an anti-Arab voice, I think, is absolutely fucking nuts. Considering
I don't really know anything about Loner Box's stuff.
He's Arab too. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean he can't be anti-Arab, but like, it's just pathetic the way that people are going after him, in my opinion.
Like this with Destiny, who literally debated.
Oh great! Now I'm roped in with Destiny again because I talked to Loner Box
on the fact that the is okay. And I'm gonna have a little bit of censoring because I
you better give me a special seat at the cookout. My fucking ass hurts.
want the video to have reach, not age restriction. But
what does anyone think that we need a final solution? It's like, I don't want to say anything too crazy with age restricted, but let's just identify the problem here, guys. It's Jews.
They're just contrary to each other.
All right, I'm over. I gotta go.
Right?
Shut up, dummy. You're the worst. You're dumb. You're an idiot. Nobody likes you.
I've never had an original thought in my life. This
Never
is
had
my
an original thought in your life.
All right, Ethan did it too, so we can also do it. Fuck this video, dude. I don't like her. She's so boring.